like you can play with it. Gosh, me, you go miss another unsolved mystery. I'll relapse into repeat history like click, like boom, history. I ain't a goon, but I'm fucks with the OGs. I'm on my grown man, that shit hold me. Real niggas screaming shit about me, woman. Black flag up to all my folks. What up, woman? What up, advice? Nigga, leave me if you owe me, cause I'ma be mad if I get blood on me. Right, cause I gave you fair warning. I let the shots fire, why I keep it rolling now. They told me what they like, give them what they want. But with this banging that beat, they can rattle and they trump. Dance to it if you want, if it make you feel cool. For my gangsta ass niggas who don't really give a fuck, I'm telling you. The time to go home and a time to go hard. That it is the shit I'ma give it to them raw. I'ma give it to them raw.
Girls don't know, I step in front. They like MR, I know where all these hoes go. Whoa, inside of my Jimmy Bows. Let off, so their clothes ain't needed, gon' pull that off. I ain't finna beat it right with booty. Like I'm a friend and all them other hoes I be fucking with it. Know that I'm screams that she making this way more. And they never like me. What? They ain't heavy with the travel. They like me. Should've told them they ain't ready for a crack. I'm on that money who won it. Got the dudes and they everybody claim that they is, but they ain't jumping. You got Jordan on your shoe, huh? That mean you jumping. You got Jordan on your shoe, huh? That mean we coming. I think if you try to guarantee that you gon' die. You gon' call it time, but you ain't got nothing left. I'm just being honest. I'm a fucking problem. I'm a fucking problem. And I'm a motherfucking monster. Bitch. Oh shit!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Let's go. Hey, Jimbo had his eyes open. I was like, bro, I think Jimbo's about to snap, bro.
Bruh.
Both y'all verses.
Wow. I was not ready. Yeah. That is hilarious.
I'm mad because like the beat like
it skipped a little bit.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, we. Hey,
Start the,
Stone Cold is sitting over there like, what the fuck did I sign up for? These boys is over.
Yeah. You know it? Free birds. Yeah. Going all the way, all the way. Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro. You know ain't no con in these rats, so I'm trying to be calm when it comes to the cash flow. You know talking shit till I die from the city we ride, no matter the outcome. You know when you out, watch your mouth in the jungle, a lot of them never escape from. Agent J when I bait some, 28 in my bag like I'm Freddie T. Agent K when I'm holding this city down, blocking all of the haters like Tony B. It's our year every year, if you quoting me, we gon' see on the field. They know the county, I scream it wherever I go. When I bleed, I just see black and teal. Feel like Brunel when the place is in action. Every line that I flow always solid, that mean I ain't worried about pockets collapsing. He may go all the way, running the X's and O's, gotta love how it happens. You ain't part of the gang, I ain't gotta explain why we ain't got no room on the wagon. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, never can care how you feel. You are now in the mix with the Men In Teal. Nothing but facts inside these conversations. Keep it 100, the law of the nation. With all the smoke, we can meet at the bank. You know the location. Executing the play when the ball cross the plane, that's the game. Hit my little celebration. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. All I can hear is them saying, ooh. You know it? Yeah. Free birds.
welcome to the Men In Teal podcast. I am your host, the hot take hooligan, Agent K. I'm rocking with the cannabis analyst, Agent J. J to the I to the MB.
Oh,
In studio, you already know. And as always, this show is brought to you by the good folks over at the Miller Creative Group.
CG, our group of talented designers, can take your ideas and create something special. Been needing to wrap your vehicle to promote your business? Or maybe creating new business cards to stand out in your field? Maybe you're looking to create a memorable gift for a friend? Call us today and speak with a member of our staff and let us handle your vision so you can focus on what's important. Call 904-771-5855 or visit mcg247.com for more information.
Oh, what's up, y'all? Hold on, let me put it. Let's see what the chat talking about. Oh my God, how are y'all doing today? Today is so beautiful. The storm is gone. I told y'all, the Jacksonville Jaguar offensive line was not going to let Hurricane Ian fuck with us. They protect 16 at all costs, and that's exactly what happened. They told Ian, listen, my guy, I'm going to need you to slide to the right and get the fuck from around here because 16 got a game to go play this weekend. So shout out to all of y'all, man. I hope all of y'all are safe. I hope all of y'all made it through the storm okay, whether you're watching here in Jacksonville or you're watching back in Orlando. I know UCF probably got banged a little harder than we did. Pause, maybe, kind of. Maybe. But everybody else down south, man, if you're watching from down there, man, we pray for you. We hope for the best. But of course, man, Jacksonville is the spot. You can't get us, bro.
Hey, bro, we sit in that little tuck, bro.
Yeah.
That shit just be we just every time, bro.
Every time.
Hit it with the James Harden Euro step. Every time.
Fucking time. Shout out to everybody currently tuned in. Make sure that you click the share button, and also make sure you subscribing to us on all social media platforms at Men In Teal Podcast, Twitter at Men In Teal Pod. What happened to my fucking scroller, bro? There it is. Oh, it's back. Make sure y'all click it, bro. The scroller right down there telling you what to do. I don't know if y'all know this or not. Maybe we have talked about it on the show. Maybe we've talked about it on Twitter. Maybe Good Morning Football and them guys have talked about it too. Jacksonville Jaguars number 1 in the AFC South.
Let's go. Jags.
I mean, it's not a surprise.
How about them Jags?
I mean, we all said we would win the division this year,
We did
right?
say that. We did say that. Yes.
I don't know about that.
I definitely said it.
Did you?
I definitely did. I gave us like 14 games.
Oh my!
I'm about to say,
God.
hey, bro, I had us at what 8 and
8-9.
9. So
Yeah, we agreed on 8-9, 9 and 8.
yeah, but guess what?
But you said in our video,
Yeah.
posted on UCF Jaguar or Mid CF Jaguars page. Mid CF Jaguar posted that video, and we said right there 8 and 9, but we can still make the playoffs with that.
Definitely.
Are you still feeling 8 and 9?
Right now, probably closer to 10, but
10.
it's a long season, bro.
10 and 7.
So that 8 still, I would like to at least to get it to 9 and 8.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, like I said, it's a lot of games to play. It's a lot of games left to play, so I don't know yet, man.
So here's something. Well, are you still good? What was your prediction?
I believe it was 14 and 3.
14 and 3.
Yeah.
You still rocking with that? You comfortable with that?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
I think it should be higher.
Higher.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be humble.
Okay.
14 and 3.
Be humble.
Yeah.
Hold up,
Hey,
bitch.
sit down.
Hold up, bitch.
That's not-
Be humble.
That's
Hold
not-
up, bitch.
count
Sit
like
down.
we're doing in the playoff season.
Talking through
That's
the
just-
song.
That's
That's
just regular.
rude.
I just want to make that clear.
You're lucky I can't stone cold it.
I'm
man.
telling you,
Look at
boy.
the camera. Hey, this though right here. This is something.
Uh-huh.
We about to be number 1 in the NFL. So
All
after
right.
the loss to the Dolphins last night,
They were number 2.
the Jacksonville Jaguars have the ability, by knocking off the Eagles, to maybe be the number 1 team.
Yeah,
Right.
3-1. We'd be 3-1. And everybody would be 3-1.
Yeah,
But then the scores in which we have blown people out by would.
Yeah.
yeah, but I still feel like they're gonna try us. They're gonna put us at like number 4, number 3.
No. I'm talking about in the standings.
Mm-hmm.
We'd be the 1 seed
Because we scored.
because we're the 2 seed
We
right
just
now.
scored the most points.
Well, what about Bills?
Like points different.
I mean, the Bills did beat the
Yeah.
dog shit out of the Titans, but,
Yeah, but
they
the
ain't-
Bills-
outside of that game, I don't know.
What about the
What's
Bills?
total points? Let's take a look. What do you think? I'll look it up. Y'all talk.
Well, I mean, total points for us is 24, 22, 24, and 38.
Yeah.
Right?
So
46 and 38 is
96, I think, or
80.
86. I don't know. Bro, I'm just off the top of my head, bro. I'm smoking Sunday Driver, bro.
I think it's
It's Friday, but I'm smoking Sunday Drive.
The Bills have 91 points.
So
Yeah, and we have 86.
86?
We should have
84?
22, 24. That's 46 plus 38 should be 84.
Whatever you say.
Should be.
So, okay.
I could be wrong.
I don't know, bro.
So then if we beat the shit out of the Eagles, maybe we jump that spot.
Shout out to Nick Sweet, man. He was our 450th subscriber, man. Shout out, man.
Hey, you wait a motherfucking second. Nick Sweet wasn't subscribing before?
Nope, bro.
Bro, Nick! We've been rocking since like I'm talking about go back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. You just now subscribing?
We just now winning.
Hey, it's all
Damn,
right,
don't say that.
Hey, man.
Nick cool, man. Nick been rocking with us for jump. I'm just
ain't
shocked.
That. It ain't about that. That ain't a slight on Nick. That's just, people are going to be more invested
That was
when
cool.
you're winning.
That's cool.
Yeah, with a little flick.
Look at the flick of the wrist.
Got water on my computer. But that wasn't cool. So we are second to the Bills in points. Okay.
Let's
So,
go.
all right, okay, I'll take it. Nick, sweet, bro. Shout out to you for being the 450th subscriber. I guess we can go ahead and bring this guy in. Jimbo, do you see the second bright ass blue button on the second row?
No.
The second right here. The second, yeah. Nope. The second row. Yep. The second button. Go ahead and hit that one time. Hit it one more 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 time. Hold that bitch for a second. God damn it. There he is. Oh my God. Cut it off before they get us out of here. They're going to get us copyright. Don't do it. Stone Cold, can you get your own theme music and stop stealing other people's, please?
I'm telling you, bro.
Well, apparently you did the glass break one time and you had like a little fiddle or whatever playing after it.
Stone Cold, don't steal my fucking music. That's my shit. I made that. You gonna pay me for that? God damn, Stone Cold.
Actually, that's my intellectual property. We are not playing that. You're not going to colonize my ideas.
I have a question.
That shit is terrible. Holy fuck.
I have a question.
What the fuck is that?
Raging raspberry hibiscus. No, okay, I'm sorry. Let me not say this. It tastes great, but it's not carbonized.
It's a tea.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for it to not be carbonated.
Okay. All right.
But how do
No, I'm with Kay on that. You pop a top, you expect it to be carbonated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How do we get in trouble?
Why you
like
had your mouth over here and the mic's over there? You fucking guys.
I can hear myself.
Rookies.
In the headphones.
We can hear you too, but you sound far. Now that you're here,
Okay.
so far
Now.
away. There he goes, interrupting 2 songs already. Show just started.
But I'm just saying, I've been interrupted like once already.
Oh God, Jimbo.
We're not Stone Cold, okay? Don't blame us.
I just want to know, how come we can't use it and like DJs can?
What?
Like, do they get copyrights to the DJ?
Oh no, they have deals with the record companies.
We can, and here's the thing: we can use the shit. It'll play.
Now
and everything will be fine. They'll take it down, and we can put "we don't own rights to this music" disclaimer, and then they'll put it back up. Problem is, if they do that too many times, then my page gets canceled again.
Well, the biggest was not a problem, but because we love it, but we do this show live, so there's no way to edit out the copyrighted stuff that we cannot play.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So if we didn't do the show live and we just recorded it, we could play whatever we want and sing and whatever, and then just edit it out of the YouTube and still put it. You can still put music on Spotify when you upload to an audio, but
right.
Look at this dickhead.
When it comes to this, it's a wrap.
We're not making no money off.
Look at this dickhead in the comments.
When does the show start? Did you go? Hey, how many times have you gone fishing since the storm,
bro? And you know what? Can I say that word?
What?
The G word?
Ginger.
Whoa, with the hard R.
That's how you say it.
Ginger.
Whoa, wait a minute.
My ginger.
Okay, I guess we can say it. All right. Fucking resident ginger over here. I'm going to say it with the A. The ginger over there. Brandon McCaffrey just on the show talking shit.
Look, we ain't seen McCaffrey all season.
No, we ain't seen it. Listen, we ain't seen a healthy McCaffrey ever.
Oh God!
Like, come on, we talking about years.
Yeah,
so
ever since he got paid, they just put him on IR the next day.
That's it.
I'm telling you.
Look at this beautiful motherfucker. I was gonna wait to bring him in, but God damn, look at the collar and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I'm gonna do this one.
Yeah,
you can bring him on. I'll do this part.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Beautiful fucking mother. Look at this guy. He deserves this.
What's up, fellas?
Holy shit. You look like a sports agent.
Oh yeah, real.
You look like
money. You definitely look like you take 30%.
It's on a delay.
Yeah, he was pausing up for a second there. Yeah, what's good, Money? How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. We're blessed, you know. We blessed.
We blessed. We are
Yeah.
blessed. You got family
I
down?
got, I got a lot of good peeps down there, man. You know, for y'all that don't know, I moved to Jax from Fort Myers.
That shit got demolished.
Yeah, bro. And the road, I sent y'all pictures, man. The road that my house was off of it's just gone. You know, it ain't a road no more. It's just sand.
Yeah, they say Sarasota got hit real bad too. Sarasota got almost completely wiped out too.
Here's the thing that fucked me up with the picture. One, the amount of devastation that I saw in that picture, I couldn't believe it. Two, the fact that Money had a house that was on the fucking beach like that, I couldn't believe it. And that let me know once again, I have made some bad decisions in my life.
Hey, hold on. Technically, I wasn't on the beach. I was on the causeway. Okay, so not directly on the beach.
I don't even know what a causeway is. So clearly, again, I made some wrong decisions.
I'll explain it to you later.
Okay. All right.
But for real though, man, like I was texting one of my friends down there, like as the shit was unfolding, and I could tell even from the tone of his text, and he's like, "Oh man, it's getting bad." And then he said, "Bro, it sounds like there's 40 jets flying over my house right now. It's like metal scraping on metal." And then he went silent, and I didn't hear from him again. And he said, the next thing I heard from him, he said, "Bro, the ocean's in my house. It's over."
Damn.
That's crazy.
See, yeah, you notice here, Jax, like it won't like unless you stay like on the water for real or downtown, like or somewhere where it's just like really low elevation at everything really straight. Like the beaches really kind of get fucked up a little bit, but I don't even think Jax Beach got that fucked up this year.
No, you know what I saw? I think the wind, there was some wind damage. There was a plaza sign on
Bay Meadows
in San Jose area, over there. That literally just got blown down.
Hey, that new pier, that new pier held up.
Yeah.
Hey, that new pier held up. They just rebuilt that motherfucker, boy. That shit look good right now.
Is that sign the one over there by where that Hooters is and shit? Is that at the corner right there? Is that which one that is? The Old Bay Meadows and where that Hooters is on the water right there? Or no?
I had to look at the picture again.
Yeah.
She said, but it could have been down there.
It looked like it. But yeah, other than that, I mean, we suffered some substantial winds that caused problems. We went to a hotel because that RV life is not ideal. I didn't want to go, by the way. I was like, I'll be fine.
You used to it, bro.
I was like, nothing. I'm telling you.
Hey, all them people that moved down here for COVID, hey, guess what, bro? That was their, this was like your first little initiation. Like for the Jacksonville people, like it won't too bad, but the people who went further south, that's from the north and all that, bro, they just want to get from New York and get from out of California. Like they're thinking this is over.
hey, real estate prices in Jax just went up.
Oh yeah, definitely. I like this. I can't tell who commented it, but shout out to you, man. Congratulations to Jimmy Smith. He made it into the Jackson State University Hall of Fame, bro. Give it up for Jimmy, bro. Friend of the fucking show. If you haven't seen the Jimmy Smith interview, go back on YouTube. You can watch it. Just an all-around great fucking human being. One of the greatest Jaguars of all time. And not just because of what he did on the field. It's what he's done for the fan base since retiring. He stays connected. He stays engaged. He's constantly involved in what we're doing. Just shout out Jimmy, man. Absolutely love him. And this is a great honor. Next stop, Canton, Ohio. You already know that. Jimmy Smith in the Hall campaign.
Shout out to Dale. That's Dale Brown, man. Shout
out Dale Brown, man. Love Dale Brown. That's the homie.
You know him and Jimmy like that, man.
They like that. They like that. Nick Sweet has a request. I kind of like this. He says, kickoff Jags talk with Jawan motherfucking Taylor. Okay, we can talk about some Jawan Taylor.
Yes, we can. Yes.
We're just going to give Jawan a round of applause right quick.
Jawan I want to try and get him back on the show.
Absolutely. We got to text his mama. Say, hey, listen, mama. Listen. It's no fucking coincidence
man.
that after your son came on the show, he's having his best season of all time. If you haven't seen the Jawan Taylor interview, I highly recommend going on YouTube and watching that. That was an incredible interview. Jawan was super great to talk to. Just all around great interview.
I actually already texted. I'm just waiting on a reply back.
Beautiful, beautiful. Stone Cold be out here.
There you go. Take initiative. I love it.
Hey man, that's my hometown boy right there.
Hometown friend.
Yeah,
Right.
don't call him your hometown boy.
Oh Jesus. Seriously.
Well, you're gonna go ahead and mess up his karma right away. Now, man.
Did you guys see who dedicated the season to?
Yes.
Yes, Pops.
Yeah.
Yeah, his daddy,
Rest in
man.
peace to his
Yeah.
father, man. That's amazing.
Shout out to the whole Taylor family, man.
Absolutely,
Facts.
absolutely. Jawan Taylor is going to get a second contract.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Well,
got a big ass family, by the way, at that camp.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's gonna get one, bro. It's gonna be. I mean,
And I saw
play.
posts. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
as long as he finish this year playing his ass off. Now, that's the thing is, okay, we've seen this before. Contract year, motherfucker, say motherfucker ball out, then they get that shmoney.
Yeah.
So we just gotta have some. I think if we have some sustained success on the field, we'll be good to go.
UCF sees it.
Yeah. What happened?
UCF
Hopped
sees
on
it.
here and turned it around.
Hey, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
He said, "Can we get Chase on here next?" Yo, that's
Hey,
hilarious.
if you can help, if you can help, hell yeah, we'll have him on.
That's
But you
great.
know what? No. Hold on. Chaseon's doing his thing, bro.
Bro, it's about creating pressures, bro. That's the only thing he's can do right now,
Hey,
bro.
but he does it really well.
He's playing limited snaps.
Yeah.
He's playing limited snaps. He's out there. He's doing his job.
I'm seeing him. I'm just saying when I'm watching all 22 and I'm watching these plays that happen, there's pressure being caused when there's plays happening for the defense. When we're getting takeaways, where we're getting pass deflection. So I mean,
And he's playing special teams really well.
Yeah.
You know,
hey,
that's
You know who
another
else-
thing.
You know who else is playing special
Just-
really well?
Is it the white guy?
Yeah, it is.
oh, I didn't see, and I didn't even see the play. Yeah, but I heard Dewey smash somebody.
Is it one of the triplets?
I sent it to you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
It's one of the triplets.
it is. It is. But they're both fire though.
Yeah.
And they were actually both in at the end of the play.
Yeah.
But he was in the beginning of the play.
That guy.
You know who's having the easiest season that he's ever had for us?
Let me think.
He's our best player, Logan Cook. He's having the easiest season he's ever had.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. So let me tell you why that's hilarious. Because we have a good friend by the name of Tennessee Craig. Fuck you, Tennessee Craig. It was just an all around great guy he is. Tennessee Craig, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Tennessee Craig. And Tennessee
I'm not only the president.
And Tennessee Craig was on the line with us throughout the week. And this was after, of course, we beat the dog shit out of the Los Angeles Chargers.
I'm charged up.
And he said, he started to tell me about the Titans, the success they were having. And he said, but you know, we fucking suck right now. But you know who's doing great? Man, our fucking punter hit a 72-yard punt, and I just fucking died, bro. I was like, this shit feels way too familiar, buddy.
Yeah, I said, bro, you sound like the Jaguars, bro.
Yeah.
I think Logan Cook's only punted like 3 times.
No,
yes, when you
the
start
Jaguars.
when you start to talk bad about the rest of your team and go, man, but our fucking punter.
Hey, I feel like we've had a Pro Bowl punter for the last however many. Hey, he get enough chances to kick that bitch off, boy.
Hey, we are so used to that shit, bro. That's why I just laughed and I said, man, how the fucking mighty have fallen, bro. Like, wow. Yeah. Absolutely fucking wow. It was hilarious. But no, Logan Cook is still a dog, bro. Logan Cook is, and he is. He's having a fucking very easy time compared to what he's had to do the rest of his career. Question: we're bringing in kickers to try out. Anybody heard why at all? Injury?
No, I haven't heard anything.
I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot to speculate here.
Yeah.
I mean, because our kicker's been on point as far as field goals go.
Yeah, we haven't had to really.
We missed one.
Yeah, but I mean, we haven't had a lot of.
What is he? 8 of 8?
8 of 9.
8 of 9. I'm sorry, 8 of 8.
Yeah.
I think he's 8 of 9, and he's had multiple extra points and all that.
Yeah.
Fine. So he hasn't missed but the one field goal, and
but kickoffs.
Right. And so the question is, are those kickoffs supposed to not go into the end zone? Because he's shown he can kick them into the end zone. And the way he kicks the balls that aren't going into the end zone looks intentional. That's what I thought anyway.
Right.
So is it an issue of kickoffs?
Maybe.
If it is, though, do you cut an accurate kicker? Because kickoffs?
No.
Right. That's my thought. Are we
No.
really gonna say, huh?
They did it.
Yeah, that was after a year, though. That was the end of a year. All right, let's try to go find somebody else.
Right.
Do you cut a kicker mid-season because of kickoffs? I don't know. And again, guys, we're not saying this is why. We're just speculating.
Yeah, but
actually, to Nick, he had a 50-plus yarder. We were at the game for that.
Yeah,
now, mind you, that 50-plus took forever to get there.
It did.
But
it did. Yeah, I trust him. I mean,
But
I don't know. Shit, Nick, would you have trusted Matthew Wright to make that Dolphins game kick? He couldn't kick it out of the fucking end zone.
I don't know how the fuck that thing did that.
God.
Even the guys on the call thought it was a miss somehow.
We don't know how it got there, but God did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know. So that's the question. I mean, yeah. So who knows, bro? Like at the end of the day, I'm not cutting the kicker that's been accurate as fuck for me right now until he misses some shit that I need him to miss, unless they're seeing some other shit at practice. Maybe Nick's right. Maybe he misses every fucking thing beyond 52 yards.
Yeah.
And we don't need that. So we're out here looking for something better.
Right.
The Blankenship, right?
Yeah.
Rodrigo?
Yeah.
That interests me. I won't lie. That interests me.
I would kick the tires. I mean, shit.
He's shown Josh Lambo ability.
Yeah, if he's locked in, I feel like he's good to go. But like
he's had consistency issue.
Yeah.
I think he's in his head. I think he's kind of Blake Bortles. Yeah.
Bortelish.
Little boatish.
Boatish.
Yeah.
And I think that's the worst position, worse than quarterback.
Yeah.
To be in your head as a kicker. Quarterback, you get another play pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Kicker,
Right.
not necessarily.
Right.
You might not get another chance that game.
Ooh.
And then because your overcorrections are so much more wild. Like, and the thing is, they look so much worse, but you're not doing that much more difference. Just the smallest little bit of how you move your foot, and now you wide left.
Yeah. No, it's
But
gonna be interesting.
you don't mind me saying, but you guys saw me watching a video or whatever. Nick Wright, the guy who normally talks the most trash on First Things First, the huge Pat Mahomes guy, is actually declaring, let's see, the Jaguars will end the winning streak of the Eagles. Lawrence is better than Hurts.
That's White Nick. Is that who that is? White guy?
Yeah. With the black wife.
With the black wife. Yes. Okay, him. He was pro Jags in 17 too. He was very complimentary of the Jags in 17.
I mean, I think he understands where there's some good. If you can see where there's good football happening, not just be like, "Oh God, it's the Jags. They can't be good." Like, well, no. I mean, look at it objectively. Like, bro, they have a lot of stuff going for the team. So it's like, yeah, I can understand. And hey, fuck it, I'm on the train. I think they can beat these guys.
Well, before we dive into the Eagles talk, you've got some clips, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's dive into some of this 2022 Chargers footage that we just had. Obviously, we haven't had a show since the quick post game, so we like to dive in before we go into next week and talk a little bit about what we saw last week. Now, I haven't seen any of these, so I'm going to let you handle this.
We talked about Jawan Taylor, so
we did. Let's go there.
Talk about what he did early in the game.
Yeah.
Fucking beautiful. That's just heads up. That's smart.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What were we looking at there, Jimbo?
So basically, Trevor's actually killing the play on that one, right? And the defensive tackle jumps, and Jawan Taylor immediately reacts.
Yeah.
And it was 2nd and 5. So Jawan Taylor just converted a first down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Heads up play.
Heads up play by Jawan.
Let's
go. Now the bigger question here is, now that we're starting to see a lot of improvement of guys that let's be honest, we talk shit for playing bad.
Uh-huh.
With the new line coach, so do we throw a little shade at Warhawk here? They get a new O-line coach, and you
100%.
see the improvement.
Absolutely.
Hey,
How could you not?
results are results, bro.
Yeah, how could you not? Hey, that's me. Yeah, how could you not?
Results are results. So
Yeah, you have to look at it. You have to look at the coaching from before and say, what the fuck?
mhm.
Another person you have to look at, and I'm gonna get fucking shot.
Yeah, but
When I leave here, when I leave here, they're gonna shoot me.
okay.
Keenan McCardell.
Yeah.
You got to look at Keenan McCardell
Mm-hmm.
because you can't tell me that DJ Chark can't get separation
Yeah.
with his skill set. You can't tell me that those guys. Keelan Cole's on another team. He's
Mhm.
not out of the league.
Yeah, exactly.
He's on another team and he's getting real reps and he's out here cooking. And they're gonna say, "Well, look what he's doing with the Vikings. He has Jetta
He has Jetta, bro.
and Thielen,
And it's probably easier to teach guys who have
guys who already know.
Yeah, guys who already know, and all you have to really do is just give them just nuances of being in the league, where you got to teach these other guys some stuff. So I mean,
You are seeing,
yeah, he's around better talent, so his job is easier.
you are seeing firsthand the product of good coaching.
Yeah.
And I think we have not had
Mm-hmm.
great coaching here in a long time.
But I think it's a combination of the coaching and like the players knowing exactly what they want.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they're always talking about how they're talking to each other and like, hey, if we see this type of look, you know, what are you thinking? And then the receiver can tell Trevor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's bro, Trevor, what shit's special. Boy,
It is.
You.
It is.
Yo, the way like he throws the ball and they haven't even come out their break because he just knows.
Because he knows.
That you got the clip of Zay in the back of the end zone, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Hold on.
By far one of my favorite. Big Duval says, I don't want anybody
It's not gonna
snatching
happen.
any of our coaches in the offseason.
it's not gonna happen.
I don't see it happening
Doug
yet.
won't let it. Doug won't let it.
No. You can't
Yeah.
stop it. If
No.
they offer somebody a head coaching job, you can't stop it.
No. I'm telling you, like that was the thing at Philly. Like when he brought coaches in, he's not trying to stop people from getting, you know, to hire, but he's like, listen, let's build something real quick, before you go, and like he like gets that commitment.
Yeah.
But they can go if they want to go.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what I'm
definitely.
saying.
Yeah, you get commitment. You get commitment all you want when you got $30 million.
Somebody comes up. Let's say let's go with because I don't think this motherfucker is gonna last long. Let's go with the Broncos. The Broncos come to Press Taylor and say, "Hey, listen, we saw what you did with Trevor.
Mhm.
Imagine what you could do with Russell Wilson. We're gonna give you Russell Wilson. Please take the head coaching job." It's really hard to say. I think I'll just be an offense coordinator.
Mhm.
There's 32 of those jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it has to be a head coaching job. Nobody's going to want to move laterally for sure. And Doug's definitely not going to let anybody do that. But I
did.
see that for like 2 years. He did that. You know why? Because of Doug.
Yeah.
Not too many Dougs in the world where people like want to leave and go. So I don't think that'll happen yet. Because go back to like 2017, right?
Mhm.
Nobody was. They were talking about Todd Walsh being the next great head coach.
But they had to,
One more
at least
time.
one more, yeah.
And then that didn't happen.
It did.
So what else you got? What's next?
I was gonna stick with the trenches, but that
one more thing on the offensive line, if you guys don't mind me hopping
What's
in
up?
real quick. And it's something that Loggeman said. It all started like when they started going silent count. It all started with Brandon Sheriff doing like double taps on Luke Fortner and Jawan. So now they got to go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi in their head and everything.
That's
I
why
thought
he's
that was
getting
real
off the ball
cool.
so fast. That's why Jawan's getting off the ball so fast.
Yeah, exactly.
He's timing it.
He said, apparently Jawan has said that coaches are taking notice. Coaches have been complaining to the referees, trying to get them to call false starts, saying he's leaving early. So
Yeah.
pretty fucking cool that he's causing problems like that.
doing good. Shout out to that boy.
What you got?
We got the touchdown to Zay Jones.
This is beautiful. Watch the adjustment. What Zay does on this play is fucking beautiful because this is not the route.
No.
He runs
breaks
what
it.
looks like a skinny post almost, maybe, a half slant into the end zone where he stays inside. And then immediately when he sees Trevor roll out, the way he hits the and just fucking cuts out of there, bro.
That loop. Yeah.
It was no hesitation. He saw it. He got exactly where he needed to be. Trevor found him. It was absolutely perfect. Run the tape. Bro, I didn't even realize that was Deshaun Merriman until you just said it.
Yeah.
And that's why Sean Merriman retweeted him and said,
shout
"All
out.
love,
Yeah,
bro."
yeah. He hit the LT first with the and then he did the to the lights out. The lights out.
Fucking beautiful. And this just shows how on the same page Trevor is with this group.
Yeah.
And I love it because Nick said right here, scramble drill. The wide receiver coach in me was giggling. Scramble drill is 100% chemistry. You have basic guidelines that say, hey, when the quarterback rolls out, follow to his side and come back towards the ball to give him an easy pass, find the hole, wave your arms, whatever, right? Those are the basic nuances you do. But for them to literally be on the same page where he says skirt, Trevor says skirt, they saw each other immediately. Yep. Ball was right there. Beautiful throw by Trevor on the run with just a flick of the wrist.
Yeah. Now, this is like pretty much just a hustle play, bro. But I only got 2 Trayvon Walker plays in the game, and they were both just like hustle and athletic plays. This first one is, I'm just gonna play the clip, bro.
Do it. That play can't. He's the reason that play can't bounce outside. He secures the edge. He plays perfectly right there.
I love his initial push that he got on the guy.
Fucking pop.
Yep. And now this is Trayvon. This is the play of Trayvon in coverage.
Oh, I love it.
Freeze. Oh, connection. Oh,
we back.
We go. No, so what I love about that play in particular is that Trayvon could have gone 2 hands to the ball and probably picked it off, but he wanted to make sure the completion did not happen. So as he hunkers down, he turns into a whole DB and shields the defender, box out style, and reaches and bats the ball down with the other hand. He makes sure you have no chance to get it. I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you. Box out like Shaq in the paint and go for the ball with the other hand. Absolutely love
the range.
And I wish no injury on any player, but you got to figure Rashawn Slater tore his bicep.
Yeah,
that is going hand to hand with
a monster,
Trayvon Walker. Over and over, and finally his bicep gave out.
And look, Stone Cold, you'll love this next play. To that.
He said,
Hey, chase that thing all the way down.
Oh, he almost went Super Saiyan.
He did. You saw how he got over there? Saw how fast he got over there?
Hey, I love it. Yo, you did that one.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
But that's the thing, though. ESPN, you see all these shows, they're not just talking about Trevor Lawrence. They are mentioning Devin Lloyd on a consistent basis.
All the time.
They got to.
Yeah, all the time. Now, Jimbo, hold on. Before we go, I got to say this because now he got it on my heart. Jimbo, during the clip, y'all can't hear her. Jimbo was like, man, that was like some Nickelodeon type. Fuck Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Fuck Nickelodeon as a channel, as a staff, and as a motherfucking entity. Fuck the president of Nickelodeon. And fuck Nate Burleson, too. How about that? How about that? Since y'all want to rob Trevor.
Wait.
Bro, it's a children's channel, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. They know what they're doing.
I don't care.
Hey, bro, Nate's been down the ride with
okay. Well, Nate didn't have to agree to that bullshit. So here's what happened. And fuck y'all, fuck every one of y'all who was like, well, it was pre-recorded. He got slimed earlier during practice. The poll meant nothing. Well, they should have put the fucking poll up then.
They shouldn't have, but
And what they should have done is Nate Burleson should have said, well, we picked Lamar Jackson to be the winner, but clearly y'all at home feel like Trevor Lawrence was the fucking winner of the MVP trophy, and Trevor Lawrence should have been getting slimed down in Jacksonville.
They said, man, it was a whole bunch of grown-ass people who voted for Trevor Lawrence, man.
Everybody, what are you talking about?
That's what nigga said, man.
Ain't no kids got Twitter, bruh. No kids got Twitter. Don't be doing that kid shit. Like, fuck. Trevor Lawrence love the kids, bro. Lamar Jackson, green ass, ain't even get slimed.
He comes, bro.
Why? Because he too clean?
Bro, he not trying to get in his hair, bro. That's wild, bro. I wouldn't want no slime in my hair, bro.
I don't give a fuck. You don't get a pick.
Just get it on my shirt.
Josh got slime.
Josh Allen did get slime. In the Josh Allen game. Josh Allen versus Josh Allen.
Yeah, he got slimed.
Yeah, he took the slime, bro.
Took it like a G.
Yeah, but
Lamar Jackson
don't got no grades.
You know what? That's why
he got wigs, bro. Sorry.
That's why he not getting paid.
But you know why? You know why they didn't give it to Trevor Lawrence?
Why?
Because he should have had a rushing touchdown.
Huh?
He should have had a rushing touchdown, but he bitched up. I love White Jesus, but Trevor could have ran it in, and
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, technically, he's not wrong.
Here we go.
He tried to be pretty on that when he could have just stayed straight and got it.
Trying to be pretty, he was trying to protect the ball.
He was trying to be safe. He was trying not to fucking die.
He could have scored, dog.
He was trying not to die.
I agree with you.
I don't know if you know who that guy was.
He saw Derwin James, and he
ran it, bro. He ran. He should just kept going, bro. He tried to avoid somebody else and ran right into Derwin James.
But he tried to shake the guy who was standing still. And the guy who he went away from was the guy barreling full speed at him, which was number 9.
Yeah,
is that it?
I think so.
Yeah, but I think he had his good to take your chances.
Skirt.
He broke down. He already broke down.
He not him.
Trevor broke down though.
Yeah, but he not him.
But he broke down to protect.
We got to stop pretending that Trevor's Josh Allen.
I know he's not. But I'm
he's
saying,
mobile enough.
Yeah, he's mobile enough, bro. But you gotta at some point. That's something that you got to work on, bro. That has to happen, bro. Because
what was the score at this point? Even I don't remember.
It was 13-7.
I mean, yeah, he did the smart thing.
Yeah,
13-7.
I was mad then, but then as I think about it, like he's just not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
He is not gonna do that. That is Money Mike. That's who that guy is. The beautiful individual down there sitting there. That's Money motherfucking Mike.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, fuck Nickelodeon, and shout out to Jags Twitter for going in on Nickelodeon.
You got to do it.
We was getting it in.
Can we watch the Dewey flip before?
Yeah. So actually, we watched the Dewey flip. So actually, we gotta go to the special team
shout out. Special team shout out to Dewey. Man.
Yo, check out Dewey.
Yes, boy.
Big Dewey flip.
I'm talking about. Hey, how that song go? Still flipping with 4-2. Flipping with 4-2. Flipping with. That's how it go, right? Hey. That's how it go.
Yeah. Now this is what I feel like Trevor should have done.
Hey, he had a check mark this way. Good. This way. Bad.
Hey, can you explain that? You say you think he shouldn't have broke left, he should have broke right?
He should have just kept on his line. He had a line. He already had momentum. He was moving, but it was already kind of overplaying it. You just kind of kept. Yeah, use your momentum.
Bro, I think he was down either way.
I just watched Josh Allen stiff arm the fuck out of somebody on his way to a 40-yard run the other night. Like, bro, that's what you got to do to be MVP of this league, bro.
Yeah, but he ain't doing
Josh Allen is Cam Newton.
But he cut into Derwin James. That was number 9 coming across.
I know, but you got one dude coming at you full speed, like bro just said.
Yeah, and it wasn't Derwin James. Derwin James was the one that was already kind of broke down.
But you have to go past Derwin. So
no, you don't. He was on your left.
Tomato.
If he stayed on his lane, that's why. That's Jimbo.
Right,
Jimbo, that's why I drew the line. Jimbo, that's why I drew the line, Jimbo. That's
check mark.
That's why I drew
supposed to go to the check mark, bro. You went to the fucking X.
You went to the X.
Fuck. It's like when you're trying to get a first down. Why not run past the yellow line? It's right there.
It's right there.
I'm looking right at it. Run past the yellow line, man.
He didn't see the check mark, I guess.
Oh,
Jay,
man.
you've lost weight.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, bro, I try, man. But the last clip, appreciate it. The last clip I have is more criticism. And it's for our starting cornerback.
Dun dun dun.
If it'll
there was no you had to see it from the beginning,
yeah, but it's the not getting his head around. It's still a constant issue.
That was also the BS touchdown.
Yeah. It's
a constant thing.
He's getting better.
He is getting better, but he has to understand his positioning on the field, bro. You have play
it one more time. Did he have a safety help?
No, he
didn't have no.
That was 1-on-1.
He only had sideline.
And he saw that. Okay, so yeah, Justin Herbert sees that the safety sits down more in the middle of the field, and then
you got the 1-on-1 right there.
Yeah.
But it's not a whole bunch of criticism. It's just that the problem is he's got
to continue to improve in that area.
He doesn't give up a lot of plays. It's just that they so happen to be touchdowns. When he gives up a play, they're touchdowns. And it's kind of concerning because it's like, bro, you have the sidelines as extra defenders. Like, trust your body. Like, you know that, like, you have hands, bro. You can feel the receiver. Bro, there's only so much more that you can go, especially on certain parts of the field. Like, when the field's wide open, I can understand. But when the field's when it's shrinking down to the back corner of the end zone, you got
to use it.
And he's long.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Like, you're long. Yeah. When you see that you're getting to that goal line point, I feel like it's really good to get your hips around and go.
You can keep a hand on guys. As long as you just feel them. It's just about awareness. I was telling Jimbo earlier. He said that's why on Madden, bro, you have people like their awareness is up. I'm like, you have to be able to know what's going on in the play. I understand that the ball comes out fast, but you're looking at man in the eyes. You can tell that he knows that ball coming because his eyes gonna get big. He knows it's time to try to make a play. And these are things that you learn from being in the league longer and longer. But so I want to see him at some of these camps with some of these like real vets. But that's the one criticism I have is just it's the same thing as last year.
But he's getting better.
Yeah, he's
fixing it.
Yeah.
He has been fixing it significantly.
The best DBs in the league, they know how to use the boundaries as an extra defender almost.
Yep.
They know that, like you said, the awareness, using the out of bounds either to the side of you or behind you or both to push them there. And like I said, just use it as an extra defender. But, that's got to come from experience too, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and they're going to talk to him. And I'm pretty sure they're talking to him about it right now during his, during this week of prep. Like, hey, you're gonna have AJ Brown. They're gonna try it. Like they're gonna
Well,
try it.
actually, about that, they might not.
I mean, I need to know now. Oh, I need to know soon because I can sit
Well,
him.
well, that's the thing, though. If you hear the reports, he's taking personal days because him and the missus are expecting any day now.
Oh man, let's have the baby on my birthday, man. Let's have the baby on Monday, man. Let's be in labor. Actually, have it on Sunday. Start labor on Sunday, and have the baby Monday.
Long labor, long.
That'll be a perfect gift from us.
Long labor.
That's a terrible way. Long labor.
Long labor.
Long labor.
I mean, the reports say he'll probably play, but I know that's a ever-moving engagement.
I just don't want the baby to be born before the game.
No.
Because that's a lot of motivation to just like really
or
I
just
don't know, man. Hey, it worked for Rocky.
He won't sleep.
Yeah.
Until the game.
So so Saturday. So I'll say have the baby born Saturday about 5 p.m. 3?
No complications. No complications.
No complications. Never.
No. Never.
Having the baby before
maybe some traffic getting to the hospital.
Maybe.
Just like
baby in the back of the car.
Yeah, maybe there's a baseball game. There's like the
car.
Yeah, nobody could be like Smoot and deliver in his home.
Yeah, well, actually, that would be best case scenario because if he makes that catch, like nothing. Oh, that's the worst case scenario because if he makes that catch, everything else.
Rock the fucking ball like a baby.
Yeah.
You think we'll see that celebration if he?
Oh, for sure.
And then he's like holding it up, like pretending the ball pukes on. That whole thing. Dad shit.
Yeah.
Dad shit. What I'd like to point out. You got more clues? We're good.
I think that is it with the clips.
Okay. Here we go. So let's do this. I'd like to show a little love right here. I think. Did I load them? I don't think I loaded them yet.
Ooh.
So I'll tell you what this is about though while I load them.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, my friends, I think that we need to take a moment to have a conversation that I feel like we started in the post-game show. And that was about when it is time to apologize to one Trent Baalke.
Oh, yeah.
As a fan base, apologies are coming for Trent Baalke at this time. And honestly, I don't think it matters how many fucking games we win this year. Because that's what people say. Oh, we'll wait till the end of the season. No, you really don't need to.
Mm-mm.
Because you've kind of seen everything you need. I'm going to give you guys a little example here. Take a look at that.
My boy.
That, my friends, is a grading that comes from Bleacher Report involving all of this year's first-round picks. And you can't see it because of the scroll on the bottom. But Devin Lloyd is an A+. A+ grading for the Devin Lloyd pick. Trayvon Walker, A. An A grade for his pick. The guy who everybody was concerned with. Why did we draft him? Jacksonville's taking a huge risk. All of the above. Number 1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker.
Mm-hmm.
Jags get an A for that pick. Absolutely beautiful. So we have to start thinking about who else Trent Baalke's drafted. Trent Baalke has only been involved in 2 drafts, last year's and this year's. He drafted Trevor Lawrence, which he gets credit for. I do not agree with those individuals that say he does not. Did you put that back up?
What?
That picture?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't take it down. So he gets credit for the Trevor Lawrence pick. He gets credit for that pick because he could have drafted Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
That's what the narrative was. They were pushing the Zach Wilson train.
That was a drum up. People eyeballs, in my opinion.
We watched Baker Mayfield go number 1.
Yeah.
He was not projected to go number 1.
And Trayvon did go over Aiden Hutchinson.
Yes.
Who everybody said that
right.
Aiden Hutchinson was
the Trevor Lawrence, that he gets credit for that pick. Travis Etienne looks pretty fucking good, huh? Pretty explosive. Looks nice with the ball in his hand. That's his pick. Tyson Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
People say he's the best DB on the team.
Yeah.
Pretty good pick.
Yeah.
Andre Cisco. We've been screaming for him to be a starter this entire time. Andre Cisco gets around the ball. He makes plays.
Looking good.
Looks pretty fucking good.
Looking good.
Walker Little. Everybody was ready for him to be the starter. Only reason he's not, Jawan Taylor just is playing out of his fucking mind and won't give up the job.
Hey, he pushed him.
But it's nice to have a good backup to go either side.
Walker Little might fuck around and turn into trade bait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real. He also, guess what? It makes you real comfortable going into the offseason. If Jawan's the man in the bag that's too much, you got Walker Little.
Yep.
You're in good place. You don't have to go spend money that you don't need to spend. You don't have to go draft again because he's done a good job with that as well. Who do we pick after that? After Cisco? You remember? Do you remember Stone Cold?
I know Jordan Smith was one of them.
Yeah, he's been hurt. Jay Tefele's gone.
It was
Yeah. And Jalen Camp didn't even make it the first season.
Farrell's okay. Yep, Jalen Camp didn't make it. Farrell's okay. Farrell was a 5th round pick, yeah? Yeah. So let's look at the early picks, though. That's what matters the most. You hit on some guys in the back end, that's great. But you come back, let's look at this year. Trayvon Walker looks pretty fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Devin Lloyd, defensive rookie of the year talk.
Yeah.
One of the best inside linebackers in the game right now.
Already got 1 month down.
Yeah. Chad Muma.
Yeah.
Chad Muma's only not on the field right now as much because Devin Lloyd's playing out of his fucking mind.
Yep.
But Chad Muma, when in the game, looks like a monster. Great special teams player.
And if knock on wood, you guys right there, if something does happen to one of the linebackers, we're good with Muma coming in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So all of these guys have come in and they're all good. Let's look at the free agents.
Luke Fortner.
Free agents, my guy.
I'm saying,
Luke Fortner.
Lukey's starting.
Luke's starting.
Luke's
starting. And we're
Day
winning.
one.
The
Day
offensive line
one.
is protecting the fuck out of Trevor.
And
So
they say they're putting a lot on the kid too. They're like the kid's smart, and they say they're putting a lot on him for calling out these assignments. I mean, that's what your center's supposed to do, but for a rookie, that's hey, bro.
Hey, a man with 4 degrees in aviation.
Centers don't have to be the biggest and strongest, bro. They just have to be. They have to honestly they have to have it in it. They got to have heart and brains. You got to have some natural size, but you don't got to be the biggest to play center, bro. You just got to be the smartest one out there, and you got to have heart, dog. And that's how you gonna win.
The guy has 4 degrees in aviation.
Yeah.
He's the smartest one on the field.
Go back and look at the free agents.
I wonder how he's gonna do against Jordan Davis.
Oh, that's a reunion.
Yeah.
Right there.
The rematch.
He faced him.
Yeah. Did he?
He did?
Yeah.
Oh man.
He played for Kentucky and Georgia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, damn.
He's already faced him.
I feel like I've heard this question.
That's
before.
interesting.
I feel like I've heard this question before.
Yeah, that was talked about in OTAs or something like that. Somebody asked him a question.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That's crazy, bro.
It's almost like somebody called in and asked this question on another fucking radio show. That's what it's almost like.
Don't.
That's what it's almost like.
Grabbing some too. That's the crazy part.
Fucking traitor.
Awkward silence.
You ain't gonna admit to that. Coming in,
I know I did.
Giving the good shit to the cop. Fucking Stone Cold, man. He be. Yeah, damn it.
Those aren't even really questions. They're giving me their opinions, even though I can care less about it.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Dempsey can go fucking.
Those are actually really good questions.
Whoa.
Stone Cold. They were excellent questions.
It was good, Stone Cold. You should have saved it, Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Jeff Lageman said himself. He said, "Man, those are
really good questions." Stone Cold would be like, "Yeah." Shut up. Save the good.
I prefer Lagerman's opinion than Mike Dempsey. He chews out everybody.
Stone Cold calls 1010XL, gives him that quality, grade A, good shit, and then he gets on the show and it's like, Matt Ryan's never lost to the Jaguars. Fuck.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, last week I made up for it.
All right, but again, back to the Trent Baalke conversation. Look at what he did in free agency from last year to this year. Marvin Jones has been Trevor's favorite target up until now. They have great chemistry. Marvin Jones has made incredible plays. Then we look at Roy Robertson Harris
playing out of his mind right now.
Yeah. Shaq Griffin, hate him or love him, I don't give a fuck. He's one of the best 32 corners in the league by far. Yeah. Who else? Fuck, I'm drawing a blank from last year.
Oh, Rayshon's playing his best.
Rayshon's playing his best fucking year of football, period. Rudy Ford was a great pickup. He was a great special teamer, got significant snaps last season, interceptions, all of the above. And then you go to this year. Look at what they've done. Christian Kirk, Brandon Sheriff, Evan Ingram. All of these guys are huge contributors right now. Zay fucking Jones, huge contributor right now.
Foye Aluakan.
Foye
Fatu
Aluakan.
Kasi.
Bro, Fatu, like
Yeah,
what are
Pardo
we
Cosby.
Bro, he has 100% brought in some of the best free agents since Calais Campbell and AJ Boye. He is absolutely fucking cooking right now. So you got to show that man some love. It is time for the city of Jacksonville, who was involved in the clown out movement, to take it the fuck down, apologize to the man. Here's what I say.
You got a battery in a Brillo. I can light it for you, dog.
They're doing some prison shit right now.
Not making the jail.
They're doing some prison shit right
We're
now.
not about to make no jail lighter on the platform.
Y'all, you know how excited I am? I don't have
Battery.
here tonight. This
Oh,
is
no.
great. I'm so happy right now.
I'm getting a lighter.
By the way, shout out to Devin Lloyd. Happy birthday, my man.
Happy birthday, Devin Lloyd! Happy birthday to you.
Shout out to man. Actually, it's happy birthday to Mama Asian J.
Happy birthday to her too.
Ooh.
Happy birthday, Devin Lloyd and Agent J Mama. What the fuck is happening right now?
I don't know. Like
Bro's gonna turn
What is going on?
for a lighter. Y'all see this? This is the problem. He dropped a flag. Flag on a play. This is the problem, bro. Like, you need to smoke that bad. He stops the fucking show, gets up, exits stage center. Not even, like, you couldn't even go off cam to leave. Bro walked through the middle of the set, and there's no lighter out there. We are in an office building. Like, there's nobody else here. Everybody's going. Who are you going to go borrow a lighter from?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I gotta get the flag.
Oh my God, I thought he was leaving too. He was going to go on a hunt for the lighter together.
I gotta get the flag.
Going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. You going to leave the door open? Oh,
Better go out to your car.
Still out there.
oh, red out there? Okay, wow, that is not a lighter. That is a weapon.
This is insane, isn't it?
Look at that shit. What is that? At first I thought it was a lightsaber. It looks like a sex toy,
It definitely does.
but it also looks like a lightsaber. Bro, those are the type of lighters that get black men shot in America when they pull it out in front of the police. You understand me? That is dangerous. Don't you ever pick that up again, Jay.
Look like a
We got-
welding torch.
We got to protect you, my guy. That is fucking dangerous. That is not okay. Back to the Trent Baalke shit. Apologize now. Here's the deal. If we knock off Philly, can we ceremoniously all
When we knock off Philly.
okay, I like that. Can we ceremoniously all wake up on Monday morning and before work, burn the clown masks, burn the noses, burn the wigs, burn them all? Can we do that?
I didn't buy one, but
I'm just saying, can we do it for fuck's sake? Like, as
I'm
Jackson,
not,
I don't need to hear that. I don't need to fucking hear who did it and who didn't fucking do it. I'm asking you as a fan base, can we agree that we should tell the fan base that come fucking Monday morning, if we beat the Philadelphia Eagles, that we can go ahead and burn all the clown shit? It's time to admit the fact that Trent Baalke is not a fucking clown because he's drafted his ass off. Please excuse us while Jay gets his big ass the fuck back here now without tearing down the whole set. We're good.
If I remember correctly, Kay, you painted your face.
I absolutely did. And we've talked about this several times. I bought the wig and the nose. I did that for one reason, and that's why I'm the one speaking on it. I did that for one reason only. It was said that Trent Baalke was poor in-house and that coaches, specifically Byron Leftwich, refused to work with him.
Yeah, look.
And I said, if that's the case, get Baalke the fuck out of here.
Mhm.
Also, our Twitter only had like 160 followers, and I saw a great opportunity to get some more Twitter followers, which absolutely worked. 500 within 24 hours.
Hey. But
So
I would
fucking right.
definitely be going
Hey,
He was so mad.
pissed because
Hey.
I'm like,
The clown face over his face too on the logo. He's like,
Hot.
I'm not doing that shit. I said, that's fine. But we got followers. So what you gonna say?
the 50 people that showed up to the stadium and clown fucking wigs.
bro,
burn it, bro. We can burn it.
Yeah, man.
We
Shout
can
out to
burn it
Balky.
because the man deserves it. This team is hashtag built by Balky
I'm telling you.
right now.
The house that Balky built.
The house that
Hey,
Balky. I was about to
all you
bring.
got to do, find out what that man smokes, and collectively everybody send him a pack of his choice of cigarettes to say, "I'm sorry, baby. I'm
He
sorry."
sounds like a person that smoked 5 packs a day.
Trent Balky been eating packs of Marlboro Reds for breakfast since he was a toddler.
I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying, man. Send that man a pack of his choice. He'll be happy in hell with it.
Well, we're going to take some time right now. We're going to bring in our guest for the day. Man, this man is straight out of the Santa Blvd First podcast representing the Philadelphia Eagles. We had to bring him in. You go ahead and click the button to bring him in. I'm going to click this. This goddamn Deke Martin, baby, from the Santa Blvd First podcast. Give it up for him. What's up, man? Oh, fuck. We don't got the audio.
You got your audio.
We don't have audio. Go to your setting, the little setting, click that, and make sure that you got the right mic permissions on. And we'll try it again. Come back in with it. We'll bring them back. It'll be fine. So I attempted to go on their show last night during the whole winds and whatnot. I don't want to call it like a hurricane. But, during the winds and whatnot. And my signal was trash. I could not get on. I was on for about 60 seconds and was answering some questions and then could not stay on. So Jimbo called in and he was on their show last night. Their show airs on Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern time. You can follow them at Santa Blvd First if you want to show the Philadelphia Eagles some love. Maybe after the game you show them some love. Not right now.
Yeah, man, because it's going down. It's going down at the crib, bro. My pops is, bro, we gonna whoop. I'm like, no, bro, I don't care, bro. See, I grew up in the Eagle household, bro.
Right.
My pops is born and raised in Philly. He's an Eagles, but the Eagles come first. But the Eagles come first, bro.
That sounded really cool. It sounded like some shit I wanted to be.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. He said that ever since we got a team.
Yeah.
He's always said that. He was like, oh, yeah, I'm an Eagle, bro. He even had some shit made, bro, because, bro, it's just, I mean, bro, he lived in the city when the team came, bro, and you going to fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Plus, that's my team, so it's like,
yeah.
He's going to fuck with him.
Let's try one more time to get him on. Let's find out. Let's see if it's working. Talk to him.
There we go. There we go.
All right, cool.
What's going on? How you doing today, man?
Good. How about you guys?
Pretty good, man. We're excited to have you on. I know you got to speak with old Jimbo last night on the show,
Yes,
man. I hope he did proud. You know, he's a lot more laid. Look at that big smile. Fucking, you know,
he repped you guys pretty good.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Well,
trust me, you ain't gonna win an argument with him.
No. Jimbo just likes to, and he's a fucking specific type of person too. Well, it's not it's the, and don't you like, God damn. You know what Jimbo does a lot is he gets on his TI shit and he just starts fucking. You should hear
pontificating with the extremities of a.
It's incredible. It is incredible. But is it Deke
or Deke? I think it's just
Deke. It's Deke.
Deke. All right, good. I don't want to say the wrong shit. All right, Deke. So obviously we go in, man. Jacksonville Jaguars coming to take on the Philadelphia Eagles in the beautiful city of Philadelphia. Y'all got a nice, beautiful statue out front of Doug Pederson. Doug Pederson has yet to see the statue. He says he's not going to go see it Sunday either. He said he'll go look at it when he retires. I thought that was like super. Yeah. It was like very petty of him, which I liked.
Yeah.
Like Doug's showing some real pettiness this season. I was like, that's kind of petty. Hey.
But I understand the mission.
How do you feel about Doug Pederson returning back to Philadelphia? Do you think it will be some booze?
Doug will never buy another beer or meal in the city of Philadelphia ever again. And anybody else that was on that team. Doug is going to get an ovation, probably an extended standing ovation. If Andy Reid got ovation when he returned, Doug Pederson certainly is going to get one. Now that's once the game starts, it might be a different story. But up until that point, it's
absolutely. Well, that's good, man. Because I think that I saw a lot of parallels to that situation he walked into in Philadelphia with us right here. I definitely see a lot of parallels to it. He's coming into this young. team. You know, you got that quarterback who's coming in, and he has an opportunity here to do something very similar, and he looks to be doing that as of this point right now. And Doug I was not the first guy jumping on the Doug Pederson train. He was number 3 on my list. I wanted Byron very, very bad. The story itself, turned to Jacksonville, the young coach, the offensive mind, I just liked it. I thought it was perfect for what we were trying to do here. But Doug Pederson has proven me wrong at every turn that he was 110% the right man for this job. I love watching him work on the sideline. I love watching the way a player comes off the field. He grabs him immediately, and he coaches.
Right.
You know,
right,
and that's the thing is we didn't see that last season. What Urban Meyer put us through
it was crazy.
I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, Deke. Not even I wouldn't wish the Titans had Urban Meyer.
No, I would. Fuck that.
Sure.
It hurts. It hurts.
Having to deal with Urban Meyer as a coach on any guys, just he might be good for certain levels of football, you know, but on the pro level, he was just a train wreck. And
worst coach in NFL history, Deke, especially with how Trevor Lawrence looks now.
Well, we have Rich Kotite too.
Yeah, but look, even think about it, bro. Even Tua flew
we had a
back
guy by the name of Joe Herrick who there were chances at Franklin Field must go, and somebody actually rented a plane with a banner to fly around the stadium, and the banner said "Joe must go."
So we did that for Trent Baalke. We did that for Trent Baalke.
Yeah, it did.
Yes, we did it during the season.
Wow.
We had when remember the girl. So
it was so
like
hard.
the last game of the season, and
that was awesome.
They're doing trivia at the game, and they asked the girl an answer to a question. I forget what the question was, but her answer was fire Baalke. Like we wanted Trent Baalke so bad. We were completely wrong.
I was pissed off at that game. I said, that's one that's rude. Like, I don't understand. I mean, I don't care. I'm down for whatever that goes down on the game. But it's like, this girl don't know nothing about football. And you just told this man that he needs to lose his job in front of 70,000 people. Like, that's insane, bro. Like, come on, dog. Like, girl, you don't know nothing.
Hey.
What made it?
Apparently they took his advice or her advice.
It was
what made it better. It was an A, B, or C question, and she said D, fire Baalke.
D, fire Baalke. Yeah, it was great.
There you go.
Well, what are you feeling about this Eagles team this year? I mean, you guys have made some. Not you guys. Let's talk Jalen Hurts first. Has made some incredible leaps and bounds. They were talking about him like he was not the answer in Philadelphia. It seems, and now he has seemed to be proved me pretty wrong, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just to go back to your point real quick about first choice. When he was first hired here, after Chip Kelly got fired, he wasn't. I saw him as an Andy Reid light. They wanted to go back to that era. Chip Kelly just destroyed everything here in his wake. Back to that Andy Reid era, and I think that's why they hired Doug Pederson. And I wasn't a big fan. It worked out in the end for the best. So I'm forever grateful. Now, your point about
really
Jalen Hurts.
I didn't even think about that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Chip Kelly was bad.
Well, that's what
he was brutal.
That's what Jimbo was saying. He's like, it's a lot of parallels. He's like, bro, Chip Kelly came in and fucked some shit up.
I didn't even think about it, but he was like bad because he got rid of Deshaun Jackson, right?
He got rid of all the black players.
And LaShawn McCoy.
But he did have a season. He wasn't Urban Meyer bad. He had a good season. Now let's not throw the man completely under the bus.
Bro, they gave Riley Cooper an extension. And
I ain't talking about off the field, but wasn't it their first year?
But I'm saying
he made the playoffs. They went 10-6 and he made the playoffs.
But he fumbled everything else.
They did.
And then they went 10-6 again and didn't make the playoffs. And then I think they went 4-12 the year, and then he was fired.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Look, trust me.
But he took apart.
He dismantled that team.
Yeah.
But that's got to be somewhat on Howie Roseman too, though.
Howie Roseman in the broom closet.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on with the Jalen Hurts topic. I mean, talk to me about Hurts, man. What are you seeing from him? What are you liking? Were you on the same train early on in his career?
The guy's so likable, and he's got all the intangibles and things. Two very, very important things. He was lacking the arm strength, and he was lacking to quickly read a defense and decide what to do. His first instinct was when the pass wasn't there. That's the way he operated. He has completely turned things around this year. As I said last night at the gym, what he did last year, you can just throw that out the window. He from what I understand, he hired some quarterback guru and worked with him throughout the offseason. I mean, just in the first 3 games, you can see the difference between this year and last year.
Right.
The ball quickly. He still runs a little bit, which is okay. I don't mind him running too much because, the more you run, the more exposure you expose yourself to that.
Right.
Minshew he's on the bench, I think, where he needs to be for mop-up duty, and that's about it, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hurt. I had my doubts last year, especially with the way, as this ran way too much. They were running too much RPO to my liking. Not a pro-style offense. That's a high school, college offense.
Right.
And I don't think it's going to be successful over the long term in the NFL. Teams are going to shut it down eventually.
Right.
Yeah.
So I really like the way he worked, improved himself all around. He's almost a completely different quarterback from last year. Work out, but he's definitely on the right track.
Yeah. No, he looks great. Fuck Mike for that. Money Mike over here is a Bucks fan too. Deke. So he's got a
I'm not a big Bucks fan.
I bet you're not.
Not.
I bet Jalen Hurts isn't a big fan either.
I was rooting for the Eagles so hard in that game, bro. Like I just
Ooh,
love
that was a rough one. That was a rough one.
Underdog
Bro,
guy.
I wasn't expecting
I grew up in
the playoffs last year. Considering Tom Brady, the best ever, Bruce Arians, Gronkowski, and the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting a whole lot. I wish they would have, but I hate that expression. I was just glad to be there, but just glad to be there.
Yeah, I mean, you guys,
it was the first year for everybody.
Y'all
so
shocked the world by even being there.
You gotta understand, bro.
No, I agree. After
My
starting
dad is born and raised. My dad is
2-7.
born and raised in Philly, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And like to watch that game and watch him watching the Super Bowl run, like, but he's seen championship. Like he saw the NBA. Like he saw, they never had no Super Bowl, bro. He saw an NBA championship growing up in the city.
Right.
He saw every baseball. He saw everything, bro. And never see the Eagles win, bro. Like,
did he go home for the parade?
Nah, he didn't go home for the parade, but
how was
the parade,
bro?
But he cried, bro.
Was the parade special? It looked special.
He cried like I cried with
There
the Jags.
were a lot of tears shed that night. Trust me.
I can imagine.
Lifelong, bro. Lifelong. Like I'm telling you, bro. My pops came up with the term Jaguar, bro, because he's an Eagles fan, but we lived in Jacksonville and he adopted the Jags, but he doesn't. He wants to. He's talking shit this week right now. Like he's talking.
Well, as long as the Eagles are his first.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy how just tied to Jacksonville Philly is. If you
it's
think about
so similar.
So like their first Super Bowl was against Tom Brady, right?
Yeah.
In Jacksonville, the 2004.
New Orleans against the Oakland Raiders back in '80.
Oh, there you go.
At 80?
In the yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the '80 season. It was the '81 Super Bowl.
Okay.
So how many Super Bowls was that? Those two prior to winning?
They're
the 80.
We've been to 3 total Super Bowls.
Okay.
Winning the last one.
Yeah, they kept. I'm gonna go cut, bro. They kept getting. What was the year where they landed on Donovan McNabb late? I think that was like 05.
That was Carolina. Was that Carolina?
Yeah, it was Carolina in the NFC.
Yeah,
I think NFC
championship game.
Yeah, Donovan that was on the ground. That tackle
4
somebody.
straight NFC championship
ribs. Yeah, 4 straight.
I was the Eagles
and only beat Atlanta
in that run.
Mm-hmm.
They were my NFC championship.
In 2008, they went out to Arizona and lost to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
You know?
There are a lot of parallels between the Eagles and the Jaguars in that sense. Obviously, we are younger. We are the little brother to anybody, really, because we're the youngest franchise in the league, coming in '95.
The new kids on the block.
Yeah. And like I try to tell people, Deke, when it comes to the Jags, they go, oh, you guys are only good 1 year and 2 decades. Well, hold on, wait a second. We came into the league in '95. We've been to 3 conference championships game. We went to the playoffs 4 times in our first 5 seasons, beating the likes of Elway and retiring Dan Marino. I mean, that's the problem with the city of Jacksonville. They got so spoiled.
So quick.
And we're the first generation of lifers, because I'm 88. He's like 76. Bro, you have so much great. And then Jay down there, he's 90. So, our generation is the first, we were raised on them,
Exactly, right?
Yeah, so we're the first generation of lifers. And so you come out and right away from the gate, you're at the playoffs and in conference championships going 4 out of your first 5 years as a team.
Right.
It's like, whoa, we're pretty good at this football thing.
Yeah, for real.
and
then
Mark Brunell, man, he's a good quarterback.
Tom Coughlin ass in the motherfucking face,
right.
boy.
Tom Coughlin learned that he's not a GM.
Hey, this is not Madden. You got to actually pay these people.
So that shit ended pretty quick.
Okay, I got
wrong decisions, like quarterback, or I think Leftwich would have been a great quarterback in the National Football League with his accuracy,
with protection. If they would have protected him,
he had the slowest windup ever, and he wasn't running from nobody. What you got, Stone Cold?
I got a question for Deke, and nobody's really been able to answer it, so I want to get your thoughts on this. For the past 2 games, which Eagles haven't
hold on. I know where you're going. I'm gonna let you follow up with it, because that's where we was gonna go next. I know exactly where you're going. Yeah. And they spoke about it on the show last night. So I was able to listen to you guys for a minute before coming on. And that was one of the only things I believe I got to speak on. I don't know if the audio even came through when I came in, but we're talking about the not scoring
in the second half.
You guys have had. Well, they've scored in 5 out of 12 quarters. I had to go. I said 7 on your show, but it was actually 5. So they've only scored in 5 quarters out of 12 playable quarters. And I know that you guys were kind of split on the issue. Some of you felt like not an issue. Some of you felt like it was. What's your opinion on that? And what do you think the problem is?
Well, you're absolutely right. We're split down the middle on the show. Me personally, I'm not worried about it, but I am concerned about it. In the long run, when you're playing against the better teams, when you're playing in the playoffs, it's going to be a problem. You're going to need to score in the second half, and you can't get into, the game's over. We just blew them out for 30 minutes. There's no chance they're coming. Not every team is going to be in that position where they're just going to hang it up and start They're going to, Monday night, that game was not over at halftime, in my opinion.
Right.
Because they got, and they came out with their first possession in the second half, and were fortunate enough to get the pick on that possession. But if they score in that possession, that's a completely different game. Now you have to score, and with the blocked field goal, big time with our punter running him down and saving a touchdown. Again, we got another pick. That was a 10-point swing. We lost to 3, they lost to 7. Could have been a 10-point swing against us. It turned out to be a 10-point swing in our favor, touchdown. I'm not overly worried about it yet, but I am. I think the root of it is that they're not blowing teams out. They blew out the last 2 teams they played against. In the first half, defense was so dominant that I think the offense was just, let's just get this game over. They're throwing the ball downfield in the second half, so they were still trying to score. They just couldn't get it to work. going to come back to haunt them later on if they don't work it out. And I think it's going to be a big test on that because I think this game's going to be close. I picked 24. I'll save the winner for the end if you want. But I think it's going to go down. I think it might be a last possession type of game. Going to win.
But Deke, but what team coach says, hey, it's the third quarter, we're not going to try to score? Like what coach says
hopefully it's not Sirianni.
Well, I don't think that's not what he's saying. No. I know I heard on the show. I did hear people on the show actually say like, well, they're not trying to score. And when I heard that, I was like, get the fuck out of here. What just happened?
Like, why would you not try to score?
I can't believe that they're not trying to score.
But I also understand that not opening up the playbook, not opening up your entire playbook in a game that you're completely in control of.
Well, if you go back to the Colts game, it's very similar to what he's talking about they went through. We beat the dog shit out of the Colts from the opening snap.
Yeah.
We worked the fuck out of them, and we didn't score.
And then we just ran the ball.
Right, we did. We ran the ball over and over and over and over in the fourth quarter.
In 3
Yeah, but we were trying to. We were not trying to score in the fourth quarter.
No,
we were not passing the ball at all, unless we could pick up a first down.
It makes sense in the fourth quarter because now you're just trying to close out the game.
Right. Well, I mean,
run the clock down.
That almost came back to bite him in the ass against Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing that's the game I point to and go, is it a problem? Because they come out, they're scoreless in the first quarter.
The one game
put up 24. Right. You put up 24 in the second quarter, 14 in the third, and then they come back. And Detroit is a 3 points away. They're a field goal away from taking this thing to overtime.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's where I go. Is it
between those two
or not?
games was the defense was just so dominant, and we that the offense just got this mental thing where they said we're good. Let's just go out and play and have fun, and the defense is doing their thing. They agree or like that kind of attitude. I want. My thing is when you got a team down and you take them out, you just snuff them out. And, you don't even give the still in this game, we still have a chance. You just score. You don't even have to score in a touchdown or even 10 points. And just take every thought of us being, in a situation where they could come back, take all that out of the equation over with.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
I like this guy. He's talking about snuffing out the opponent. That's my kind of fan right there.
The real Philly gangster.
I'm just excited to see this.
Gotta snuff them motherfuckers out. Snuff them out.
That's what I was going to say is when we're talking
Mike
about
Caldwell defense.
No, I'm not even talking about this Mike Caldwell defense. I mean, yes, for sure, but these defenses.
Yes, both of them.
I think this is two of the best defenses in the entire league right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you go, what's the point differential? Do you know your point differential?
No. They were ranked. They were fourth behind. It was Bills, us, Dolphins, then the Eagles.
In the last 2 games, they've given up how many points?
We've given up 10.
No, I know we've given up 10, but what have
we've
they
given up? 15 points. Last
15
2 games
points
total.
So these 2 defenses have given up a total of 25 points. I call the first half of week 1 a wash. I've been saying that to everybody. When we're talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars, we have had 2 quarters of poor football. Mm-hmm. That's it this season. 2 quarters. The first half of the Washington game, it was like we put up 6 points. Carson Wentz was dotting us up down the field, which I fucking despise his existence. Mm-hmm. I love the stupid, angry Carson Wentz face. I fucking hate Carson so much.
Ginger.
Put a hard R on his ginger. Put a hard R on that ginger. I fucking despise him. But I look. This is done. Y'all smoking too.
We can agree on.
There we go. So I look at it though and I say, bro, we have played, 2 quarters of poor football, but we have literally, these 2 defenses have allowed 25 points. That's it.
Yeah.
In fucking 2 weeks. And
technically I misspoke. We gave up a safety, so that's not offense.
So 17. So still 27.
So 13.
No,
13. They gave up a safety. That's how they got
13
gotcha.
points.
They're only giving up 13 points.
Jesus, yeah, 23. Yeah, still.
Yo. So the defensive matchup here is the story.
What's the point? What's the over under for points?
6.5.
No, I'm
No.
talking about
Money
total
Mike,
points.
what's the total points
40,
line at?
41.
Let me look it up. I'll look it up and let y'all know.
Can't be that much.
It was like
I
47.
thought it was like 47, 48.
Well, I got one more stat I had to look up because I heard about it, and the only difference between our two defenses is Philly's allowing 110 rushing yards per game.
Oh yeah, we're not doing that.
No.
Oh no, we're at 55. That's
I'm about to say we're at first in the league for rushing
That's
defense.
double what
Yeah.
And we
giving up in the past, boy.
we're giving up yardage.
Yardage, not touchdowns, but yardage.
Yeah.
Well, we're giving up some scores too.
Yeah, but not enough because we have the number one scoring defense in the league.
Right.
We have the number one scoring defense in the league. We have the number one takeaway defense in the league.
Number one against the rush.
Number one against the rush. Not number one against the pass. We're giving up the yardage there. But Philadelphia, I think they win the sack battle.
Definitely.
I would say.
I mean, they got what 9
9
against
left.
Washington?
I should hope so. We got last week.
Hold on, can we talk about that horrible name that they tried to give y'all?
Yeah, we got.
Oh God, no!
What's that?
Sackadelphia, you can't be on board with this, right?
That was
No, who
terrible.
said that?
That's what the Philadelphia Eagles Twitter's putting out there.
Oh,
They're
really?
calling y'all Sackadelphia.
Yeah, that was the team Twitter. I think,
That was.
I said
terrible.
this is horrendous. Don't tell me. I said Philadelphia Eagles fans cannot be cool with
witnessing Saxonville, like I was like, oh, they're reaching. I was like, maybe that's just because they're coming to play us this week. But
yeah, maybe.
but
Hold on.
Hey, 45 and a half is the over-under. And we're going to talk about it in a minute, but y'all know Philly's heavily favored in this game by Vegas.
Yeah.
So,
100%.
Yeah, I saw. Last I heard,
that's going to move. That's going to move. Guarantee it. Yeah, it's 6.5. It's going to move.
Jaguars.
6.5 underdog.
Put your money on the Jaguars.
Yeah. No, it
All
is.
day.
But it makes sense. I mean, they're undefeated coming in.
Yeah.
They've had 2 dominant performances as well.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the Jaguars.
No.
So, I mean, there are reasons that Vegas is going to say, hey, these are the ones. They went to the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
We watched the playoffs last year.
We sure did.
I mean, there are, listen, we're not naive
to great games.
to what we've been. You understand? But this team now is very, very different. This team now is very, very different.
Yeah.
Doug Pederson has made it as such. I am very excited for this matchup. I'll tell you, Deke,
yes, I agree.
I'm very excited for this
think it's
matchup.
gonna be a really good game.
Yeah, listen, this is so important to us because Jalen Hurts doesn't have fucked up ribs. And AJ Brown isn't out of the game. And your left tackle, well, I mean, the left tackle went down during the game against us. That's when he tore his bicep. But then Bosa went. I try to tell people, oh, you beat up beat up Chargers. Yeah, calm down.
Well, like we beat some of them up.
We beat your man up.
Yeah, we beat some of them up.
They didn't points. They crushed the Chargers.
Yeah. We were the more physical team, and we dominated.
Yes.
We put the foot on the throat and then stomped real hard.
Mm-hmm. Real hard.
Yeah.
That was my whole thing. Wait, what was that?
Oh God, that was terrible.
There it is.
That was terrible.
No.
I said sir. That's not okay. That sounds like a testicle disease. Jimbo.
It definitely is. I gotta see Philadelphia.
I'm like, nah. I don't like that.
I don't like it. No.
Do people not realize for Saxonville, we're just replacing the first letter? That's all we're doing.
Yeah, Jacksonville was great, because you just swapped the letter. It was great.
Yeah, bro.
That's all we did.
That works. So it works.
Sack and kill.
I don't know. But yeah, no, it looks to be a great matchup for sure. What was that? Oh, Money? Okay. Money's gone. Money's back. It looks to be a great matchup. What do you look for in this game to the key? I assume you have the Eagles winning. Would that be correct?
That would be correct.
Okay. So what is your key goals offensively? Your takeaways offensively? What do you guys need to do to put this game away offensively?
I think doing what we've done games, jumping out to an early lead. I don't know a big early lead, but I think we need to jump out to that early lead. We need to get involved. We need to get that running game more established with the running backs, not just more than it has been. I'm thinking Goddard might have it, and you can't double up the wide receivers on it. It's got to be single coverage on all of them, and I think that's going to open up the middle of the field for Goddard to open up the running game, because that's going to take all the defensive backs downfield with them. Get those offensive linemen blocking to the second level with the linebackers. I think, finally have a breakout game, because they haven't really established a decent running game with the RPOs and a couple scrambles to save his life here and there. We need to do, and then once we get that early lead, the defense has got to keep it have. We have now who's missed the game, so that may hurt us.
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry, you broke up there. Are you talking about your slot corner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our other corners need to stay on their game. They've been playing lights out coverage. Game with that. What's his name? St. Brown. Where the hell did he come from? I've never heard of the kid before. And all of a sudden he's very. But the last 2 weeks, the defense has really, really turned up and dominated some. Minnesota's a high-powered offense. For all of Washington's troubles, they can still score.
Yeah.
So defense has come to play. If we can keep doing those two things, I win this game. I don't think it's going to be over anytime soon. I think this game is fourth quarter. And as I said earlier, my score is 24-20. I'm calling the Birds as the winner, but I wouldn't be 100% sneaks out with the win.
Yeah, I agree pretty much with everything you just said. I mean, like I said, this matchup is ideal. I don't agree with the winner, but matchup is ideal. I mean, for both teams, it really tests both football teams, and I know that they're gonna, the media has done it, and really I say they've done it. They haven't shown a ton of disrespect, really. The ones who have done it most, she's got a fat ass. The ones who have done it the most are more so the social media guys, the fans from both teams. Even our own team has done it, and the comments that are made about the injuries, and this is why we were able to do what we did against the same Colts team that we beat the fuck out of on a regular basis every time they come to Jacksonville since 2014. And then what we were able to do when nobody except MJD gave us an opportunity last
Mojo.
Even with a hurt Herbert, nobody said we could go out there and do what we did out there. This team is for real. This game can show that, though. This is the game that shows you that this team is for real. Do you think the Doug Pederson homecoming is going to give any added fire to either team?
I'm glad you brought that up. That was a point I wanted to talk about. I think both teams are fired up for this game. I think the Eagles, as much as they're going to welcome Doug back, give him all his props and his respect, they'll probably play a tribute video to him, sort of thing. They don't want him coming back. All those good things said about Doug, they sure as hell don't want him. On the flip side to that, I think Jacksonville is going to be fired up and grab a win for Doug. They want that dub. And, kind of throw it back in the Eagles' faces, for firing Doug. And just, for that reason, I think I'm in here really fired up to try and grab this win for Doug. Work in both teams' favors. I think both teams that that will be in the back of their mind. Hopefully, if this game was in Jacksonville, I don't know if I would pick, but being in Philly, I think with the Philly crowd behind them, that home field advantage, and I think it's going to be maybe the tipping point that puts the Eagles over the top.
Look, if the fans looking like this, if the fans looking like this, if the fans looking like this weekend,
yeah, there's going to be a lot of distraction going on for the crowd.
There might be a lot of distraction going on. Hey, look at
we ain't paying attention to the game.
Eagles fly on the road to victory.
You see Buddy's face? Buddy was locked in. Buddy was locked in.
Nice.
Holy
Hey,
shit.
you put that back up. Put that back up for a second.
Oh yeah, you had to look first.
Yeah, screenshot that real quick.
Yeah, that's your new screensaver, huh?
Fuck.
What's that called?
Mrs. About to come in there.
We should have went to this game. We should
have went to this game.
So what section is that? What section in the stadium is that? I need to know.
I need to sit there for sure. Golly, G Willie. I didn't even know they built them like that in Philly. I'm saying, that's some cornbread Southern eating right there. Was
Might be a little transplant. It's some kind of transplant. Either she's from the South or she's transplanted somewhere else.
Oh, that's
nice
Southern
Italian,
right there.
nice,
Southern
nice Italian girl from the neighborhood, boys. That's a nice Italian girl from the neighborhood.
Hey, listen.
It's a lot of manicotti.
A lot of manicotti. Hey, so it's funny. I didn't have any intention on asking this, but now I'm curious because we brought up the old Doug Pederson returning thing, and you mentioned the firing. From the outside, obviously, I don't follow the Eagles too much, but I'm wondering here, the firing of Doug Pederson, was that stemming from Doug wanting to move on from Carson, or the organization wanting to move on from Carson, Doug wanting to stay, or was it the other way around, do you feel?
It was kind of a mutual thing. Mm-hmm. Doug wanted a little more say in how things went. And the team wasn't willing really more say in how things went, you know, be it play calling or personnel go. Mm-hmm. He wanted a little more say there. The team wasn't ready for that yet. And I think that's kind of the reason why Sirianni was hired, because the guy, not that I don't want to say he's just a yes man and he's going to do whatever the owner wants to do. Too much grief about if he gets told what to do. He's not going to say he's not going to stamp his throw his fit. You know, he's going to toe the party line, the company line, and go. I think Doug was a little more pushed against that a little more. For one press conference his last season here, where they asked his offensive coaching staff would be back next year, or some of his offensive next year, and he said, "Yeah, they will be." And the next day, he came out.
Because I'm sorry, you cut out there.
Sure he got a talking to.
The next day, what?
So that was interesting the way that played out with the call, and then the very next day he's retracting that statement to see how things play out at the end of the season.
That's because Dave Laurie is a dick. Like, bro,
he was the owner for us getting the Super Bowl, so
so it is what it is. But he likes it his way too. Yeah. I mean, So I mean, it's just I think
that's how most rich people are.
Yeah, personalities clash. I think.
Who the bigger douchebag was he was the owner and he bought the team from Leonard Toes and he's the one that sold to Jeff Lurie. So back he let Reggie White go, he let Keith Jackson go, Seth Joyner, all those guys. He's the bigger douche in our mind.
Oh yeah. I'm just basing off my life, just my lifetime of Eagles
I
knowledge.
like- listen, the only thing I know is the greatest Eagle of all time, Vince Papale. Okay, that's all I'm telling you.
No.
Hey,
Papale!
hey,
Y'all, look,
hey,
and y'all got the
They made a movie out of him.
y'all got the Invincible's a great movie.
It's so good.
Y'all
Yeah.
got, y'all,
well,
There's not
Jacksonville,
a whole lot of truth to
so,
it, but yeah, it's a pretty good movie.
hey, since we got you on here though, real quick, man, I just gotta say, so I got a thing against the Eagles because to hear my daddy tell it, okay,
Uh-oh.
my dad tried out for the Eagles,
Uh-oh.
okay, and he made it all the way through camp,
Uh-oh.
and he was one of the last cuts. Okay, this was back in the Vince Papale days. It wasn't that year, but it was during that time.
Mm.
So my family hates the fucking Eagles. No offense,
Hold on.
but
You
because,
family hate
because they cut my
they
dad.
couldn't cut it?
Well,
Yes,
God,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry
what are you
you
gonna
feel
do,
that
man?
way, but I can understand why you feel that
Y'all
way.
hate the Celtics?
Right.
Yeah.
Do you,
That-
do you
Now
know how
that's to
Vince
hear my
Papale
dad
the
tell
team?
it.
What's that?
Do you know how Vince Papale made the team?
Yeah, he beat my dad out.
They actually had an open tryout,
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
and Vince won taken from the open tryout, and there were literally hundreds of guys open tryout, and he was the
Mhm.
only one they took.
Yeah. So you say there wasn't a lot of truth to the movie, and that obviously was the whole premise of the movie. What was there some big glaring
Yeah,
cinematic
like
add-ons?
they made it out that he lived in South Philly. He didn't. In a Collingdale, which is in Delaware County, which is
Mhm.
it's the county right outside of Philadelphia. That's where he was born and raised.
Mhm.
He that whole bar scene, all that business. I don't think any of that. So there were a couple liberties taken, which happens. It's Hollywood, but the
Mhm.
basic premise of the movie was true.
Yeah.
And he was the only one taken from the tryout, that sort of thing. It was the
That was
was
one of my
it was the
Dick Vermeil
outlying
as the head coach.
factors that there wasn't a whole lot of truth to that.
right. Yeah, Dick
Yeah.
Vermeil. Dick
Dick
Vermeil.
Vermeil.
That was, and it was like the cast was great. I've never seen a Mark Wahlberg movie I don't like.
Yeah.
Like
it was-
you know Vince Papale's son was playing in the this United States Football League,
yeah.
USFL.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, was he really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he played
But so if
college
you go
ball.
to
Westchester.
He played at Tampa.
Widener.
yeah, I think so.
And
Yeah.
see, look, we keep talking about the parallels, bro. Y'all got the Jacksonville legend on your wall in the studio.
Who?
Brian Dawkins.
Oh yeah, man, hometown
Oh,
kid.
Yeah,
He dog.
that's right. He is.
Straight out of Duval.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, I
Yep.
love, and Brian Dawkins probably
Love
my favorite.
Dawkins.
to play
He's
the
my
game.
favorite bird all time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's
A
awesome.
bad motherfucker right there, man. That was a
Hey.
bad motherfucker.
Straight from the city, man. That
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
he
we
was
man,
ready-
listen,
he was
Jacksonville
ready
has
to-
produced some fucking
He was ready to punish.
ballers.
He was ready to punish some stuff out there.
Absolutely. Well, man, listen, we appreciate you for coming on. I'm not going to hold you up too much. We got about 10, 15 minutes left in the show. We still got to talk about why we think we're going to win.
Oh, and you
So-
can tell people why real Philly people don't go to Pat's or Geno's. 'Cause I'm not
They're
going to
tourist traps.
I'm not going to none of those places to get no cheesesteaks, bro. I swear to God.
Pats and Gino.
Tourist traps.
Man,
Oh.
that shit. Yeah.
So who's got the best Philly cheesesteak?
Man, you just find you a corner. Find
You
a
in
place,
Jacksonville. Let me ask the man that's in Philly right now. Where you get the best Philly
There's
cheese?
there's
I'll
a
be
place
there,
called Steve's Prince of Steaks. Is at the top of the list or near it.
Mhm.
Place on South Street called Jim's. Unfortunately, just had a fire this past summer, so I don't know if they're going to be opening back up. They were always at one. Yeah, there's John's. Even though they pork sandwiches, John's steaks or sandwiches are pretty good too. Cheesesteaks, you can go a lot of different places all over the city and find a good cheesesteak somewhere. Geno's are tourist traps that are not what they used to be at one time. So yeah,
Yeah.
you can find other places to find a good steak You don't need
You
to
just
go
go
there.
to a neighborhood and go to like
A bodega.
Well, growing up, like so now growing up like in like the 90s, like you could still go into like actual on the block on somebody's corner in the corner store and go get a hoagie or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And that'd be the best shit you ever get, bro. You get that Omarosa roll.
That's like the taco truck.
Yep.
Bro, it's in the bread, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
The cheesesteak is, bro, it's all in the bread, bro. You gotta have the Omarosa roll.
Correct.
You gotta have that water. You gotta have that
Like
Philadelphia water.
real,
He over here pandering to the guests.
Soft
I don't know about
Yeah,
this.
yeah. He's talking like in real.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's in the
Now he's
bread.
gonna go back and tell. He's gonna go back and tell his show. He's wished he was
I'm just
fucking up
telling you,
here in
bro.
Philly. He's eating cheesesteaks. He knows about the cheese. He's a transplant.
Bro, I'm
Yep.
telling
You're
you,
a
bro.
fucking
About
transplant.
the water and the rolls, bro. It's about the soft pretzels. And I get you
Yep.
and a water ice, bro.
Well,
And
y'all
you gotta
can,
get you a
Water.
water ice.
The
Deke,
water
y'all
rights.
can, y'all can have him, Deke. Y'all can have him.
Go back on the show next Thursday and say, "Hey, I converted one, man."
Hey, listen, we appreciate you for coming on, man. Absolutely, 110%. Y'all,
Hey, thanks
y'all
for
check
having-
out Santa Booed First podcast. Y'all can follow them on Twitter at Santa Booed First. They're streaming all over social media, man. Just Santa Booed First.
Yes.
Love the name of the show too, man.
YouTube.
Thank you so much.
YouTube
Thank you.
crack production.
Thank you, man. Give it up
It's
for
a lot of
Deke.
fun.
Fucking awesome. Why is Stone Cold the first guy up? God damn it. Fucking Stone Cold. Always fucking shit up. This guy is transplanting.
Bro, you know how many times I've been up there, bro? I've been up there and spent summers, bro. This ain't bro.
It sounds like you got a little Eagle fan in you. I don't know, man.
Look, before that was a Jaguars.
He's a jiggle.
bro, that's it's an Iguar.
Can you say that word? Can you say that word?
Is it
You're a jiggle.
it's still the term is who was here first, bro. But I'm a Jaguars fan, bro.
Golly. But that was dope, man. That was absolutely dope. We had the little connection issues, but I appreciate y'all for rocking with us this whole time. Transplant couldn't make it one episode. Hey, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. The comments, interacting. Make sure y'all check them out. Santa Booed First podcast. Jimbo was on there last night, so go check out the episode. Show some love.
Crack Bell
subscribe
on
to
YouTube.
him. Crack Bell?
Crack Bell Productions.
Crack Bell Productions. I like that.
I like that. I like that.
So let's get into it, man. It's time for the money motherfucking minute.
Here comes the money.
You already know what time it is. Money Mike is going to fire off his sure picks for this week. He's got 60 seconds to do so. Anything that comes after 60 seconds is an absolute lie and does not matter at all. So, are we ready for what?
Let's do it.
Applause.
Which one?
It's the money?
No, the Duval.
Oh, you ready? And on Duval. Ready?
You are now in the mix with the Men In Teal.
Go!
All right. Got to find my marks for this week. The first one is the Saints. They beat the shit. They got no Jameis, and they got a bunch of banged up dudes. I like the Vikings over them in London.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Chargers, and that's a money line pick. Heads up. Same thing with the Chargers over Texans. A lot of people going with the Texans getting 5. I don't like the Texans getting 5, but I'll take the Chargers just straight up money. I think they got something to prove. Texans going to be a tough road dog all year, but they ain't pulling this one out. Steelers over the Jets. Money line again. I don't care if it's Flacco. I don't care if it's Wilson making their first start. They ain't going into Pittsburgh and pulling off that win. I think Pittsburgh's just too much of a better complete team right now.
15 seconds.
I like the Lions money line over the Seahawks. Lions are tough. They're at home all the way. Okay, and now I love me some Jaguars getting 6.5 going into Philly. I like the Jags to win outright, but if you want to give me 6.5 points, I'll sure as hell take it. And I like the Pats. I like Packers over the Pats. No Jones.
Cut his ass off, bro. Just let him finish with it. You got 60 seconds, money. You can't explain every pick. You just gotta fucking fire it off. You got 60 seconds. You went over. Jimbo let you go over.
How about I go over? How far?
Well, shit, he stopped it after you was talking about the Jags line. You were at
About
101.
20 seconds or so.
Hey, Cindy about to be all over Money Mike, boy.
Look, it's hey, no, that was great. Give it up for money.
Okay.
We'll do it.
Hey, that's my reward for listening to that damn Eagles shit, man.
Hey, that was bro. Money Mike is quite possibly the most interesting man in the world. This motherfucker daddy tried out for the goddamn Eagles. His fucking people own the fucking original Celtics. Like, this makes sense why he had the big ass house in Covington Creek or whatever the fuck he said it was, Coblana, out there in
McGregor Woods, baby. McGregor Woods.
But when I do, it's just
he looked like he gets an IV of Dos Equis. This guy, fucking guy over there with his glasses over there, Italian. That's
yeah.
Get you, and this fucking guy over here with the cheesesteaks and it's all about the bread.
It is,
and the
bro.
fucks.
You sound like Keanu Reeves.
Bro, it's quite honestly probably the best sandwich in American history, bro.
No.
And
Jay, you did sound kind of white when you were talking about the bread and the water.
I'll take a Daly's Dash any day over that shit out there in Philly because I'm Duval till I fucking die.
Chill, Mike.
Nah, I don't want none of that. Daly's place is
Give me a boss.
decent.
Give me the boss, the Dan Hicken sandwich.
Nah, I'm straight.
Give me a Duval Daily Dash.
You want a Dan chicken chicken sandwich?
a Hicken Parm. Give me a Hicken Parm over that shit out there any day.
Nah, bro. Cheesesteak is probably the best sandwich possible, bro. That shit is fire, bro.
Fuck out of here.
Man, I'm fucked up enough.
I'm going to Wawa. I'm going to Wawa's when I leave here, bro. Fuck that.
All right, I'm finna follow you. So you just show
Look at this. So if you click on Indeed, you'll notice the Men In Teal podcast is looking for 2 new fucking hosts now. We need 2 people. This is ridiculous.
Bro, I'm sorry I don't want a crab tray.
Hey! Give it up for the crab tray. And you know who has great fucking crab tray delight? It's actually seafood wings. That is at the motherfucking Bubbles. And make sure y'all come in. If Stone Cold doesn't drive up here to go to the watch party at Bubbles, he is kicked off the show. Watch party is at Bubbles on motherfucking Sunday, 1 p.m. as we take on the Eagles. It is at 2712. That is 2712 Cesery Blvd. Come to Bubbles. It's free to get in. We got 8 TVs. They're putting in an 80-inch just for us. We got 8 TVs going. It's a lounge. It's not a strip club. People gonna Google it. Oh man, that's the oldest. No, it's fine. It's not a strip club anymore.
Probably gonna see some ass in there though.
There is some nice women.
It was some beautiful girls in there.
But yeah, no, it's a great spot.
They call it Bubbles.
Facts. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful spot, man. So we will be there rocking out to watch the Jacksonville Jaguars beat the dog shit out of the Philadelphia Eagles. No, it'll be a great game. I'm not gonna lie. It'll be a great game. But make sure y'all come on out, man. It's gonna be a hell of a time. They got $5 Jags Juices. Trap Kitchen. Bro, are you fucking kidding me? Seafood wings?
Ooh, those fucking wings.
Seafood wings, bro.
The Cajun Ranch are bussin'.
Incredible. And the mac and cheese?
Oh, bro.
And the collard greens? Did you have the greens?
I religiously will not eat anybody else's collard greens except for my mother's. So I didn't eat the greens. But mac and cheese was bussin'. The baked beans were bussin'.
Bro, the greens had the neck bones in them.
I know you took them home, right?
Shrimp was bussin'.
Oh, yeah.
I had to let the wife have them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I knew she would freak the fuck out over them greens. So I had like 4 bites and I was like, these are so good.
Yeah,
I owe it to her.
Yeah.
And the baby.
Gotta
bring her these greens. Yeah. I won't tell her who made them because she might leave me. But him. That's how good the fucking greens were.
She's going to be at Bubbles.
Fucking foot dragging ass. Get out of here.
You are pregnant, woman. Get out of here.
Bruh, so fucking good. So fucking good. So make sure y'all come to Bubbles, man. Again, 2712 Cesery Blvd. Make sure you come out for the watch party. It's going to be streaming again. 8 TVs. We're chilling. Come rock with us. You know the energy's always vibing. You know the bud's always burning. Hookahs, everything, bro. The drinks are flowing. The hookahs popping. Everything's good. Come on out to Bubbles and watch us do fucking work. They didn't even know what Jag Juice was.
Yeah.
The bartender had no idea. She invented it on the spot.
And it was hidden.
How was it?
Oh, that bit was kicking, boy. That bit was strong, boy.
$5
$5 Jag. She had some Patron, and she had the Patron and something else in there.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the bottom shelf. I'll tell you that.
No, it was. I was like, oh yeah.
She started pulling out the good bottles.
I had to sip it. I wanted to get, because I try not to be especially, bro, because I'm not a real drinker, but I'm also not going to drink like a sissy, bro. I'm not going to use the little straw. I'm about to sip this motherfucker, boy, because I ain't gonna just down it, because that thing was
You'd have
strong.
been out of there.
Hey,
Yes, I would have been gone.
So I said last night on their show that I thought that this is quite possibly going to be a really, really close game.
Facts.
But I talked to Agent J over here.
This guy.
Over the phone. Yeah. And
the Jiggle.
The Jiggle.
And after having this conversation, like
Jaggle. I like Jaggle
I
better.
think they really haven't played anybody.
No, they haven't.
They haven't. They haven't played nobody.
But they beat somebody who beat us. So that's what they'll say.
But really,
but that's what they'll say.
But we beat ourselves.
And they shut out that team.
Yeah.
But you would say we turned it around second half, right?
Yeah.
We gave them 2 touchdowns still.
Yeah, first game of the season, you know.
Listen, you ain't got to convince me. I'm just telling you what they'll say in response. That's what they'll say in response to that.
I mean, listen, they did to their division rival what we did to our division rival.
And that division rival just beat the Chiefs.
But we did it.
Now that's a point worth talking about.
But we did it way harder. You know what I'm saying?
Same score though, right?
We both scored 24 points, but we didn't let them score shit.
Did they shut out? They didn't shut out
They
Washington?
got 8 points.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they didn't shut out Washington.
I'm gonna say it, Jimbo. The Jags defense matches up really well against this Eagles offense.
Really?
It really did. It matches up really well. I'm not, yeah.
No, I said that last
Yeah.
night. Yeah.
I agree with you.
Like I said, the only difference in this game, our defense can stop the run.
What is that?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah, but they're and we can run the ball. We can,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just think I think it's gonna go one or two ways. We're gonna win or lose a really, really close game, or we're gonna blow them the fuck out.
Oh my.
I like B. I like B.
Well, stop a mud hole in
Another tight end.
What?
I said I wish I had another tight end from one of my fantasy leagues.
I thought he said
I got Dallas Goddard.
We went to butt stuff real fast. I wish I had.
Yeah. I wish that Eagles fan.
I wish I had another.
That Eagles fan looks like she has a tight end.
Oh shit, it's something. Hoping yeah. Well, I ain't gonna be in there, but hey.
I'd be in there. I would eat it. No shower.
Just come
that or the cheesesteak.
Well,
that or the cheesesteak.
I mean that before the cheesesteak. No shower needed. Is that
what about after she eats her cheesesteak?
No, money. I just may not eat sweaty ass. I'll eat it after she walks to her seat. That's a lot of stairs in that Philadelphia stadium.
But what if she had the cheesesteak for lunch, bro? And you've been out all day.
You know that's my biggest issue with movie sex. Is these motherfuckers go on dates and they go dancing and they go to the fucking movies and then they walk along the pier and they make out on the beach and next thing you know he's slamming her up against the wall outside the apartment. She's trying to get the door open, they're falling in and he's going down on it. And I'm like, you nasty son of a bitch. That vagina sweaty as a motherfucker.
But that's how you get on fall in love.
Listen, I'm not about to eat your sweaty gym crotch. Bitch, you've been walking 3 miles tonight. I am not going down there.
It's that twang. Boy.
Hey, and you know, one of them been holding it apart for hours.
That's that lemon pepper.
Hey, that's the first night I will be white. I ain't putting no seasoning on that thing. I'm gonna be white that night.
It's got the juice.
It's got the juice.
Bruh.
When I tried it with butter, everything changed.
Oh, Jesus. That's the shit you only lick with the tip of the tongue. You don't want to real careful.
Yeah, keep them taste buds away.
Real careful. Real careful. And you only breathe out your mouth.
You want to play the accordion.
Jesus Christ. Some men like that steak rare and bloody. I am one of those, but I don't have my Red Wings, sir. No Red Wings over here.
Nope.
You didn't turn to Heath Ledger and
nope.
and The Dark Knight.
Nope.
Nope. I'm with you, man. No, thank you.
Not gonna be a thing. I won't even. I'm
why
not
so serious?
I'm not even fucking on that thing.
Nope.
That is
Nope.
head week.
I love the meme though.
Yep.
That is fucking head week. We're not doing that.
Still right there with you, brother.
Yeah, bro. That shit is not happening. We are not putting A1 on my fucking.
Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby.
Oh, look at you two.
You know you've been good to me.
Good job.
Good to me.
Great job. Great job. This has been a great show.
It has. It has.
Great
We gotta do our
predictions. I gotta get the phone ready.
I actually have a Twitter now.
All right, Twitterless Jimbo with a Twitter.
With the D.
Twitter. Did you make another one?
Well,
he made a Twitter.
Yeah, but I made one right here, and then
but you didn't.
I don't know where it was.
So I mean,
I was wondering how you followed me. I was like, he logged in. Good for him.
Yeah, you got it with the T's. I got it with the D's.
You give him the D. You did give him motherfucker, huh?
Yeah, double D.
Double D.
Yeah,
we used to do that.
That sounded so weird.
That
sounded so weird.
We dished out some double D a time or two.
With no context.
I mean, just Eiffel Tower, brothers. Let's go. All right.
I see London. I see France. Fuck.
That bitch ain't wear no underpants. Hey. All right. If you've never tag teamed with your brother, are you even doing anything? So here we go. All right. Let's get it ready. We got to put it in all caps so it's more. Week 4, Jags versus Eagles predictions. Uh-oh.
What y'all say in the comments, man?
What do y'all think's going to happen? Let us know at Dangly Thing Wrangler.
You're first, dog.
Oh, I'm first.
Bam. What you got? Hold on. I always like to put Agent Jace because nobody knows who the Dangly Thing Wrangler is unless you.
Or you could just put my actual ad.
Nope. I don't like saying De La Soul 904. That does not sound as good.
I mean, I'm just saying that's the actual ad, so they know exactly.
Dangly Thing Wrangler says.
And there's people trying to follow Jay on Twitter right now. Dangly Thing Wrangler.
Hey, you could just change your app.
I'm not doing cool. It, bro. That's hilarious.
Not even cool. Dangly Thing Wrangler. Change the ad. All right, Jay, what you say?
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go back-to-back 30-point games.
Oh my!
But 31-21.
31-21.
Jaguars.
All right, you going for the Jags this time? All
right. Yeah.
Not your beloved Eagles. All right. And then let's go. Money Mike does not have a Twitter. Stone Cold does. His sucks too. Don't worry. S Boston. All right. No creativity. That's like terrible. Stone Cold. What say ye, Stone Cold?
34-17, Jags.
Why the fuck is nobody commenting their score prediction? Comment your score prediction. What'd you say, Stone Cold?
34-17. Devin Lloyd gets another pick.
Oh my God. 34-17.
I was so damn close for him scoring a touchdown on that too. That pissed me off.
Pick 2. Devin Lloyd. Third. I think it's with an I. Third INT. Okay.
Spelling it with O this whole time. Yeah. Devon.
Yeah. Money Mike.
All right, I'm just going to say that Eagles-Bucks game for the playoffs was the worst game I've ever seen in a playoff game. I thought by this time this year, we'd be talking about Gardner Minshew. I ain't going to lie. All credit to Jalen Hurts. He's played lights out. He comes back to earth this week. I don't think they get in the end zone. I like the Jags 28-9.
Ooh.
Now in the mix with the Men In Teal.
Damn, but he's definitely taking the under in that game.
Whew.
Man, like I said, man, Cisco's going to be out there playing center field for them deep balls he's going to try.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was something I was looking at was there's not a lot of separation. We really didn't talk about it too much because we spent a lot of time with our guests, which I loved. But those receivers do not get a ton of separation. Mm-hmm. Even A.J. Brown, there's not a ton of separation with the wide receivers.
Yeah, but they've been running wide open, though.
Yeah. When they get open, yeah, they get open. But I'm talking about the underneath routes and whatnot. Not a ton of space from what I saw. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys can share some clips and show me.
Dallas Goedert been getting open.
But these receivers,
Devin Lloyd's got him on lockdown.
You would think they would scheme up something a little better. there's no run game really. The run game has been consistent. And that defense in Jacksonville is very, very fast. Very, very fast.
And they're going to keep Hurts contained.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're going to. Josh Allen, Trayvon Walker, they are going to have a field day if he tries to get outside. The linebackers are the fastest in the league. The secondary, I put my money on them. There is not a level of our defense that I like their offense better than at all levels. And then offensively, their pass rush can give us problems potentially, but that's really where it ends for me. I mean, they do have two great corners, don't get me wrong, but the game plan changes now with the injury to the slot. That's the guy who would have been covering Christian Kirk. They're not following the fucking they're not moving their star corner and following Kirk inside the slot. Most teams just don't do that.
Right.
So that guy would have been covering Kirk. There's going to be a backup there now.
Yeah,
Or
Darius
to make him follow.
Darius Slay's only played 9% of his total snaps in the slot. That's
Right.
it.
Yeah, so it's going to get interesting. Jimbo, what say ye?
So, like I said last night, I had the score a little closer. I think I said 23-17 to them, but I'm changing it to 28-10. And
damn, you just Price is Righted me.
Price is righted him.
You give me the $1.
$101.
God damn, man.
Realize it. Listen, but I think that this week it's going to be the Travis Etienne and Trayvon Walker show.
Yeah.
And Evan Ingram gets his first touchdown.
Ooh, he had his first touchdown, but it took it away from my dog.
This one he's going to get to keep.
This one he'll get to keep. I love what I see in the comments, man. Miguel Cortez says 23-32 Jags. I fucking love that. 20-9 Jags, says Robert. Where's my mouse? Why am I using that? Let's scroll up here. Anybody
Facebook
else?
user
27-17 because of the defense. Jags win by 10. Fuck it. We're gonna execute. Yes. Love it. Love it. Love it. I am going to say, what am I doing? There we go. Let's go. I am gonna say, I have not thought about this at all until right now. The score.
Make sure you put all my predictions on there too.
What are you talking about?
28-11.
No. 29-8. No, I'm going to take the under for the Eagles score. 29-8. No, let's go with Jags 38. Fucking right.
Woo.
38 game?
38. This defense is good.
Yeah.
38 and Philadelphia 17. You said what? You want the CTN Trayvon Walker show? That's what you want me to add?
Yes.
Travis. No, I'm not going to spell his whole fucking name.
See, I think they have a decent start, but we shut them out in the second half.
That's the thing, man. They're going to have to prove they can score late, bro. They are going to have to prove they can score late. None of us have this as a close game outside of Jay. The 10-point game is the closest prediction.
That's the jiggle in them.
Well, no. Money Mike's got
I know.
He's got 9 points. Right? No. Yeah. No.
No, 28-9.
It's the weed. I'm sorry. They got me high. Yeah, so you got that.
Scores.
Huh?
You got us winning by 3 scores.
Yeah.
And Miguel, out of the two, it would be Tim Jones, not Agnew.
For what?
He's saying, for Zay.
Yeah, because they're not going to move Kirk outside. Kirk's going to stay in the slot where he's been cooking, and so that he will step in at the outside position. I don't think he's going to miss the game, though, guys. Just because he's listed as questionable doesn't mean he automatically misses the game. Let's calm down.
Doug said, he was having a little, irritation. So I just sat him for a day.
Yeah, it's okay, guys.
Just chill, guys.
Calm down. Him Jones will be all right. Him Jones or him Jones.
Basically, you're swapping out one Jones for another Jones.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
we called Tim Jones him Jones, but Roy Robertson Harris called Zay Jones him Jones. So you got to accept it, him Jones. No, beautiful though. That was great show, very very awesome. Shout out to our guest, Deke, over at Santa Bood First Podcast. That was fucking awesome. Good job for him to come through. You find out things you never knew. We never knew that fucking Jay was a fucking secret Eagles fucking lover, cheese steak eater, fucking Jaggle.
It's all about the
Fucking
bread.
Jaggle.
All about the bread.
All about bread.
We was talking about money this whole time.
Dollar bill. Man, shout out to everybody for tuning in, rocking with us this entire time. You guys are the actual goats. I am your host, the Hot Take Hooligan Agent K. That's the Cannabis Analyst Agent J. That's J to the I to the MB.
Oh.
That's Stone Cold Steve motherfucking. Shut the fuck up. Boston, and that's goddamn motherfucking
Here comes the money.
Money Mike Bitcher. We are out of here.
Now in the mix with the Men In
That's the wrong
Teal.
song. That's the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah.